What up, peeps? Welcome to the Podcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kiss Bandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence, from health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. So another amazing episode with a very special guest. Been trying to get her to the podcast for a while, So she's finally here. Welcome to today's episode. So now, first things first, just introduce yourself, tell people what you do.
Hi,
and
guys.
then I'll take it from there.
Hi guys, my name is Kate Nyagah. I am a model. I am an usher in corporate events, and what else do I do?
Mm-hmm.
I host in clubs.
Oh, okay.
I'm a super host.
Super host.
Yeah.
Okay. Host with the most. So now, I've been trying to get you in the podcast, I think, even like a while back. But I started following you during COVID. You know that, right?
Yeah.
When the background was slightly different.
Yeah, and I was just a normal person, very low-key person.
Now, now even after I invited you, you started doing your lives and a lot of interesting comments. Even in your portfolio, I've never heard of a deadbeat mom. I didn't know that's a term that exists until I came to your platform. But before we start even with that though, just a little bit background, Yani, for maybe like what did you want to be when you're growing up? I'll start with that so that we find ourselves to, the heat, the hot meal of the conversation.
Before I got pregnant back in 2017, I really wanted to be a flight attendant, and I'm working on it right now.
Really?
Yeah.
You have the height. I'm surprised you're actually very tall.
I am. I don't look tall.
No, not on Insta. Like on TikTok, somebody wouldn't know. Like you're actually quite tall.
Because I do the half videos most of the time.
Okay, true. So you wanted to be an air hostess.
Yeah.
But that was the dream then. That's 2017.
Yeah.
And then had you gone to what do they call it?
A school.
The school for any?
No, I wanted to apply to Etihad, and then I would go for the training and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. I've not given up.
Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't give up on your dream by the.
Yeah.
But 2017 till now, that's like
5, 7, 6 years.
6 years down the line. So do you think you still have the energy to?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, so now what happened in between you trying to pursue that dream? And that's what you wanted to be, or that's what your parents wanted, like even for you? Like what did your parents want you to do?
They just let me be me. I love them for that.
They just let you do whatever you want?
Yeah, my late dad wanted me to be whatever I wanted. My mom supports me through everything that I want.
Wait, because I heard you talked about your dad on your TikTok live.
Yeah.
When were you, when you lost him? How old were you?
2 years ago.
Oh, it's just recent.
Yeah.
Recent?
Yes, 2 years ago.
Oh,
I've not yet healed. It's a relationship.
Wait, but he was together with your mom?
Yeah. Until he died.
That's a good thing. Imagine.
Yeah.
Because, nowadays, a lot of people, they have those issues, just because their parents are not together and then they just, it kind of takes a really big toll on them. And, they always say, a daughter, the dad is always their first love, So it means if your dad was always around and actually asking you to just pursue whatever you want, I'm here to support you. That's like a plus, by the way,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, with that being said, what actually? Wait, did he get to meet the baby?
He was her love. They were obsessed with each other.
Really?
Yeah.
So he got to hold,
He-
play with.
Literally, during my pregnancy, he took care of me. I came back home from Thika. I was in Thika at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I came back home when it was 5.5 months old because I was like, I can't work anymore and I have a home. Jamaica. So I came back.
Yeah.
My dad took care of me the whole time. He even offered to pay CS for me at the moment because it was a way too big for me. And I was like, Dad, no, I have a phobia for that. So we shall wait and then I'll do the normal one. He took me through the processes, took me to the hospital, picked me from the hospital. He has been there ever since.
It's your dad who was doing it?
Yeah, my mom was afraid.
Wait, afraid of what? Afraid of what? She gave birth to you.
The only child.
Oh, you're the only child?
Yeah, so I was looking at her and I was asking her, Mama, did you forget what you were doing? Or because my dad was always there and I really miss him.
Oh, so I guess your dad also took care of your mom through the entire process and just it was easy for him.
Yeah, it was easy. He was a good person.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so unfortunate. Wait, what happened, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't know. It was a long story and nothing was discussed.
Wait, what was a long story?
His death. One thing I know is...
Was it natural?
It wasn't because it wasn't. Whatever came from the family, yeah? My dad went outside with the friends. Let me say outside because that's what we say, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he was outside. He came back and at night, he was throwing up and he was really, really sick. He was rushed to the hospital and he didn't make it. And it was poison. So, and I don't know if it's all right to say it. And now we don't talk with the family.
You don't talk
There were
with which family?
2 wives. I don't talk to the others.
2 wives, meaning your mom and
It was
another.
the second one, so there was the first wife.
Also, you don't talk to the other family.
Yeah. It was a struggle during the burial, so I let them go. My dad was at peace and we don't have to keep fighting.
That's true.
Yeah.
And that's just wise. At times you just have to choose peace, Mazi, over anything else.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because I think I've told someone before, it's so crazy because nowadays I'm so paranoid. I don't even know why. I don't even eat food in people's places. They come to your house, you're arguing with your boyfriend, and then your girlfriend is serving food. Hi. Yo, listen. No. But I just, nowadays, it's like, if it's not my mom's house, I'm cooking my own food, or maybe I go and buy nini. But it's just sad because unfortunately, and you're always told that some of the time it's the people who are always closest to you.
Do things to you.
Because they have access to you.
And you won't think it's them.
Yeah. And even nowadays, you've seen just whatever is happening, in fact, we'll get to that. Okay, so now, fast track, you have this dream and you're just planning to apply and everything. Was it during or just before COVID? It was before COVID, right?
It was before I got pregnant.
Oh, you said 2017?
Yeah, in 2017, so it's before.
Just before though, right?
Yeah.
Because I think a year later, we started having 2 years later.
Yeah, in 2019.
Started having those issues, COVID lockdowns here and there, and then it affected quite a lot.
And then I had a small kid, so I couldn't do anything.
No, hold on. We'll get there. I'm waiting to get to the place where now, is it at this time, were you in a relationship or it's just somebody you bumped into, was it your true love? Or how did you meet your...
I would say we met while we were kids. We were first lovers.
A childhood friend.
Yeah. We grew up together. We learned in the same boarding school.
What?
Yeah, so it's someone I know, and I don't feel like talking about him most of the time because when he's talking about me to other people, I'm always the bad person. And when I talk about it, he'll say I'm looking for clout. I'm clout chasing.
Because even for me, I was like, hey, I know I've invited her for the podcast, but I didn't know about these other things that are happening. So now, is it really a good idea if I should still host on the podcast? Because maybe she seems like she has quite a lot on her plate. And even if you notice, I didn't invite you because of that drama.
Yeah. It was something we talked about before.
Yeah.
And I was always maybe busy or
exactly.
I'm taking a rest from work.
But I had just seen you like from during COVID, like when you're doing like just small short dances and everything. So I was like, I hope maybe once like, it opens outside, I can get to still like kind of host that. So I've been following you for a while.
I've been following. I've been unboxing and shit. I've been always
there.
Okay.
I mean, I'm trying. I'm out here.
No, it's a good thing.
Okay, so now backtrack to still like, you guys are in a good relationship or kind of like maybe friendship. Because if you're kids, you're just kids and, you just have like maybe a crush on someone or something. And then fast forward, when did you decide like, okay, to make it like official, like, okay, we're a couple?
He would make sure you let me know I'm just a situationship. And then he would be like, you're not dating anyone else. You're mine, You know that kind of a thing. I was a kid. I'm so in love with someone and shit. So it was, I don't think we had something official, but we were together back and forth for 9 years.
9 years?
Yeah, back and forth. I was just stupid.
No. You know what they say about like such relationships that are that long? Like it would be a waste of time if somebody tries to date you because you'll still go back to your baby daddy.
No, I can't.
No, relax. First of all, fix your face. You don't need to get angry at me. I can't.
I just said no. That would be the last option I would have in the world.
Okay. To actually go back to.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, and then now, of course, you're in a relationship, situationship, the way you've said. But I'm just trying to think, and I don't know, maybe if you're too young, because at times it's kind of hard to process some things and understand. That's why I'm always saying, like, it's so interesting because even on my podcast, I talk to so many women, but I still don't understand them, by the way. Because
understanding a woman is hard.
It's very tricky.
I can't understand some of my friends. And I'm always like, hey.
No. Okay, so now, if somebody has already told you, and I'm saying like even maybe I'm young, that okay, it's just understand it's just a situationship and we can't make it official. Is there any reason why you just feel like you should still hang around, not see or pursue anybody else? Because you're a pretty girl, you know that, right?
Do you see the problem of...
You know that part where you're pretty, right?
I'm pretty, thank you.
Okay.
You see, the problem is when you're listening to something and you don't want to hear it. You want to tell your mind it's not that. I want them to see it in another way. And along the way, that's when I learned the difference. Jesus of Nazareth.
The difference.
The difference between wasting time and patience. The only thing I did, I wasted my time. And I made decisions because I was young and I was naive and I was afraid of something that happened, and it has happened. I didn't know how I would face it, but I faced it.
What were you afraid of?
Having the kid without a proper family and having to fight back and forth for that. And it got to a point where I gave up.
Okay, before we get to that. So situationship, but how do you find out that you're actually pregnant? And
we were having back and forth. So we would meet
just
up.
The situation.
Yeah,
okay.
We would find time, meet up, nini. So, the body changes. The first month I was like, I'm pregnant. That's when he told me, go and abort it. You cannot be a mother. You'll never make a good mother and you'll never have kids.
He's saying that? Are you making it up? I'm exaggerating.
He's saying it because the friends were saying it. I guess you've seen me post everything there because I haven't talked about it in like 6 years. So I got to a point whereby why do I need to keep being silent over someone who is not silent?
Okay, hold on. We'll get to that part because I know I can see you clearly can't wait to get there.
I just
don't worry, we'll get there.
Yeah.
But I'm just taking it step by step, right? So you tell him you're pregnant. He doesn't want you to keep the baby.
Yeah.
Basically just telling you like he doesn't think you'll be a suitable like mother.
Yeah.
But when he's saying that, and you're still going on with the pregnancy, you said on your live it's because you didn't want to abort, or you just thought
I was afraid
of
aborting. When I was in
Okay.
high school, I had made a promise to my first best friend. Her name is Wamboi. I told her if I ever get pregnant, I don't care what situation I'll be, and it's my first pregnancy, I'll have to keep it. Because I don't know what happens after that. You don't understand a human body.
Yeah.
You know? So I was like, I won't do it because I'm afraid. But if fast forward I was given a chance, and maybe I have this kind of mentality back then, I would have done it. I would have listened.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have listened.
Okay. So now it gets to a point now, maybe a couple of months down the line before you now give birth to the baby. During that entire process, who's taking care of you, and is he involved or no?
He wasn't.
At all? Like maybe just seeing you once in a while?
Have you seen an narcissistic person? He would call like, after the first month he told me to abort it, he texted me when the pregnancy was 3 months and a half. The high farm. And I was like, who is farm? I was mad. I was mad.
Your farm. Hi, farm.
Who is farm? And I was like, hi, I'm sorry, shit happened. He explained. And I was like, you've been my first love, so I can listen. He ghosted me again until the pregnancy was like 7 months. He said hi again. He explained, I listened. He ghosted me again. He came to see the kid when the kid was 6 months old. Yeah. And that is after I myself took the kid to his parents to say hi, because they knew about it.
Oh, because you guys have always been like kind of together. And
yeah, they've known me and they've always known we were together.
Okay, were you giving, like I said, like just because I don't want to miss like any step. Who was taking care of you, like when you were?
My dad and my mom.
So you were, you said now
I came back home.
Now you're back at home, they're taking care of you and everything until you give birth.
Yeah.
Was the process scary for you personally? Like, how was it? Because the craziest part, and even I don't know if you girls like talk when you're together, and you have friends who are like probably young, they look at you and they can't picture you as a mother. Like, do they ask you those questions?
Yeah,
like, hey, how was it? By the way, is it scary, Nini? Because you've already gone through it.
The pregnancy part is fine. You eat what you want, you do what you want. I don't get the notion of I hate a person because of this. I didn't have that, but sometimes it's there.
Yeah.
But the only scary part was I had a big baby for my body.
How many kgs?
3.6. And I was way smaller than this.
And normally it's like 2 point something,
2.
right?
2.8, not less than 2.5. She will be way too small.
2.5 or something there.
Yeah. So I had a 3.6 kg with a smaller body. I was way smaller than this.
How much smaller can you be than this?
I was so small. I was so small.
So people could see you're skinny and then you
I
have like a big...
That's why my dad was like, I'll pay a CS for you so that you don't have to go through all that. And I was afraid of the CS because of what they say, Nini. It's
what
our
do they
process.
Say about the
CS, you have some layers of them.
I've told like they remove
layers of meat. Before you get to the uterus, there's some layers. You cut the first layer, the second now. You show the first one, the second one, and the third one. So CS, it's kind of scary, and I congratulate any mother who has done CS.
And here recovery process is not easy.
It's not easy at all. You see, for a normal birth, in 2 weeks you could be okay if you're doing all the necessary things.
So yours was natural.
Yeah, it was natural, but it was not natural. I had induced labor and assisted push because the baby could not get out, and the umbilical cord was blocking her neck. It was tough. It was tough.
Was it a long process?
It was. Yeah, giving birth is
painful.
Yeah. Actually, let me say the painful part.
I know it's painful, but for you, like, how did you handle it?
The painful part is the labor.
So
when the baby start coming, you don't even know. You don't even understand. You're just there. But now when my baby started coming after the induced labor, she was like 40 plus weeks. It was an extended time, so the doctors were like,
so the time was due already.
Yeah, so I had the induced labor times twice because the baby was not coming. I have no labor. I'm just there. I'm just chilling, waiting for the baby.
Okay.
So I had 4 docs: the main doctor, the midwife, 2 midwives, and someone who was assisting me with the water because I was done. I was just giving up. As in, you get
already like,
me, I'm done. Just do whatever you can to get the baby out because I can't anymore. So I had like cut like twice on both sides, and then the one nurse the hand was here, the other one the other hand was here. So they were like,
so they're assisting you to push
because the baby is not coming out and the umbilical cord is on the neck
of the kid.
Yeah, and I'm exhausted. I've been happy. I had like. The induced labor was induced at 6 a.m. in the morning. It's 7 p.m. in the morning, in the evening, and I have nothing. So they induced again at 7. So I was there fighting for my life. So they assisted me. They were like, now, if you don't push and get the baby out, we'll have to stitch you back. Then we'll take you to CS. And I was like, no.
Because now that's
I
too much.
I told them, no, I can't have all that. We have to push. We have to. So they were like, now we push it twice, and the first time and then the second time the baby was out.
They're pushing you
from here. So this part of the hand is on the top of the pregnancy.
The elbow.
Yeah, here is here, and then the other one is here. 2 people.
Wait, so that's not painful?
No, it's not.
I'm at that time even pain to you is just.
I'm telling you, the painful part of pregnancy is the labor.
When they induce, or
a normal labor is not as an induced one.
Or it's just supposed to be like
a normal one is a normal one. But you see, induced is like having 1,000,000 degrees cramps. You can't even move.
Yeah.
You can't even move because you have it here. The more a drop gets in, the more it's getting intense. So you have to stay on one place.
And now you're just feeling it like
the whole body. Yeah. And you can't move. So I had it twice. So I was there like, oh, Jesus, I don't want this again.
Okay, so the baby finally comes out.
Yeah, she comes out. She's healthy. But she didn't cry the first time. She just sneezed. She was tired.
Even now she's tired.
She's tired. Hey, I'm out. I can't cry. I can't.
Okay.
And she didn't cry, and I loved my parental, the child part. She wasn't the noisy one.
And then now with you, like just maybe, do they give you the baby to hold?
Yeah, you have to breastfeed in the first 30 minutes.
Oh, first 30 minutes?
Yeah.
So how's that for you?
The first breastfeed, I was happy. I was really happy that I made it through, and my baby is healthy. She can suck. You know, when you give birth, sometimes the babies don't know how to, and it becomes hard. So I gave birth on Saturday at 2 a.m. in the morning, and on Sunday I was home.
What?
Yeah, I was home.
That's good, man. That's good, and such a blessing, because at least I think that's one of the best experiences somebody can have. Especially, you know how important it is for like just both parents to get to see like a grandchild.
Yeah,
because trust me, even like the baby dad is not there. Like this is our daughter and our grandchild.
My dad came at 8 a.m. in the morning. He didn't care if I would eat. He carried a thermos of milk, porridge. There was mukimo, and I was like, Dad, I can't even eat. I can't eat.
And where did your dad learn all this? Is he a doctor? What's his background? How come he's just so caring?
He was working for Serikali. He was he was drilling boreholes back in Turkana. Yeah.
And how comes he has like that, that loving, kind of like caring, nurturing side? Where does that come from, Ama?
I don't know.
Hey, man.
I loved him, and he was the first guy to take me outside. Really? While I was 9 years, I used to go outside. I grew up listening to Mugithi most of the time and Rumba.
I saw you playing something to do with like songs we used to listen to back in the days.
Yeah, those are the songs I grew up with. So
Really?
me partying right now, it's not a new thing. It's not a new thing.
No, I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing.
That was the only time we could bond with my dad. Like we could see it, laugh, talk about anything. So after I got out of school, I had my ID. That was our only time we could bond, go outside and
no,
sit.
you can go for hikes.
No, my dad wasn't like that.
They're like, hey, no.
My dad was like, I need my 2 Tuskers. Kindly.
Like drinking and meat.
Yeah,
kinda,
and sit. My
and
dad would drive
relax.
I'm from Meru. So my dad can drive even from Meru to Embu. We could be alone, me and him, just to go and chill. You know, my mom doesn't drink, so she would be like, "Yeah, I'll be home. I'll be waiting for you guys. Just go."
Yeah. That's good. So that, and I think that's so I hope like if even some of the people just understand when they listen to the podcast, and even you're saying like just a dad taking time to bond with a daughter, and you see like all those memories like to you till today, still remember from 9 years old.
Yeah, I do.
And you understand, okay, we'll get to like, your situation, but just to understand why I'm talking about it is like the impact that it's actually even left on you. When you're talking about your dad, so you've had my podcast, you've seen how some people when I bring up their dad, they just like, a useless person, I hate my dad.
No, I don't. I love mine.
No, but you've had
I
like
listen.
on my podcast.
I listen. I guess you see me like on your profile, like I'm always like this.
So when I find somebody who has like such nice things to say about their dad, it's also like just for young people and even maybe young men, if like they get in a situation with a girl and maybe you get her pregnant, even if things don't work out, man, you at least make that effort because you understand like how it can take a toll on someone.
Yeah.
And even how somebody navigates and moves around in life depending on how their parent was present and what they used to like even just tell them.
Yeah.
What was like favorite songs that you guys probably listened to?
I listened to Wanganango. He's a Mugithi icon. And his sons, Salim Jr. and stuff. They were my favorite. Up to date. Both of them are dead. So I know all of them. The dad,
like
the
sons. Dad and the sons.
They are ladies too. They are the sons. I know all of them. I listen to the songs.
Wait, they're all dead?
No. Like the 2 sons.
The ones who were singing?
Salim Jr., Salim Mighty, and Wanganango. They used to be my best. And they passed away. There is... I can't name all of them. There's so many.
No, but I'm just asking in general the kind of songs. Wait, what do the songs talk about when you listen to the songs?
Mugithi songs, most of them were love songs. As in, I would listen to a love song in Mugithi than the normal one. I'm a Kenyan. I love Kenyan music. I'll say that. I'm a typical Kenyan music lover.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, of course, now fast forward again. Now you're raising the kid. You still with the kid at your parents, or you moved to your place?
I started working when she was 6.5 months old.
6.5 months old?
Yeah, after the period, you're supposed to breastfeed exclusively for 6 months without. So after 6 months, I was like, I can go work and come back.
So what kind of jobs were you doing?
I was a brand ambassador for some brands. Yeah.
So still like just almost like the modeling gigs, right?
Yeah, I started as a brand ambassador, a brand promoter. And then after some time, I moved now to Nairobi. That's when I started being a model and an usher. So I was still in Meru.
Oh, this is in Meru?
Yeah, I was still in Meru.
What?
So there's a time my mom was crying and she was asking me, that was my first time to see my mom cry. And she was like, why are you doing that? Did we tell you to get out of the house to look for money? I told her, Mom, I don't know what is on my plate or in future, but I need to be stable.
Yeah. I
was stable before I came back and I stepped back. So I need to have those small monies. Like you helped me buy the diapers, my clinics. But now I need to have extra cash. I don't know what life will offer me. I moved out of our parents' house. I rented a single room.
Why? Okay. But do you understand why your mom was crying?
Yeah, she didn't want me to go again.
No, but even more, because she knows like even how your dad being around makes
they were always there.
No, I'm just saying for your dad, she understands like how like your dad being around probably made things for her slightly easier. And she's saying like, my child is now like outside already. She's not even getting time to rest. Because like how our old school parents used to be.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, just, you take care of the kid kwanza until when you feel like or you want, you can work.
They were always at my house every evening.
Really?
Yeah.
Of course she would cry.
No, she cried because I was going to work at 5:30 in the morning. Because I was working somewhere. I have to get to work by 8 a.m.
What are you going to do 5:30?
I live in Chogoria and I was doing a promo in Meru and it's far. And
so it's like traveling.
Yeah, so I'll have to be there by 8 or else you won't get paid. So I'll have to wake up early.
So now next question, because I always talk about so many things so that people understand. And I think you understand like how I always try and dig deep. Whatever you can share, you share. Some that you can't, you don't share.
Yes, yeah.
But like even when you're waking up for such a gig, and I'm always trying to tell people just so that you understand, like when you see people hustling and even when they get into certain positions, just try and figure out like their story so that you know like, and yeah, this is just not by luck, right?
Yeah.
So when you're waking up to go and do such a job, how much are they paying you?
At the moment.
Yeah, that time.
It was 1,300 per day.
1,300 per day.
And it was not every day, so it's
maybe
like over the weekend, like twice or thrice.
So
3 days.
3 days, maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then how much is like the fare going back now home?
From Chogoria to Meru at the moment, it was 150.
So we can say, first of all, 300 is gone.
There's
you are
food.
left with like, do they provide food or no?
No.
Okay, so from the
you just
13,
meet at
you say 1,300 or 1,500?
13.
Okay, so transport 300 has already gone.
Yeah.
And from 1,000, maybe food you'll eat for how much? You're cutting on cost.
You're cutting, so you
100
kibanda, yeah.
100 shillings, so 900.
So that's 400, like you're using 400 like every day for the weekend.
So you have like 900 remaining.
Yeah.
Which you can do now. A few things, like even just buy groceries in
the house.
Going home.
And the rent was not expensive back home. It was like 1,300 too.
1,300?
Yeah, single room. And then you get a bedsitter, a very good bedsitter. That was expensive at the moment, 2,500.
So we're now in
Meru.
What? So I can get like some girlfriends who can just pay rent. Just say like, hey.
But I don't know right now. But so at the moment, you could be a baller. Yeah. Could be a baller. At least a bedsitter, mama. Our old one bedroom. One. Our one bedroom was like 5,000. It's a big one. So you'd be like, mama,
stay up. I'll take care of you.
Yeah. But right now things are.
And then when you're doing that, okay, and of course here you are. You have like I don't know if I should call it pride, but you just want to do things for yourself, even though parents are there.
I want to understand stability. You don't know what life offers. Yeah. Because if I didn't get out of my father's house and he was retiring, so the other kids, they were older than me. So I was like, Mom, things might happen and I don't know how life will be like at the moment. So I want to have my own money when things happen. I don't have to run back and forth and cry and I have a kid. And when my dad heard about it, he was like, okay, but I don't know what you're doing though. He didn't know. Because he was always mad. I'm going.
It's like, so now you...
Of course. Where are you going?
And you still have to understand, even like when he's not happy seeing you going to work, or maybe your mom is crying, understand, like right now, if you see your own kid at some point waking up at 5:30 going to work.
I hope I will.
Oh, you want her to wake up at 5:30?
No, I hope I will see her do all that.
Because
I think she won't do it because I'll be stable enough to not let her do it.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah. Okay. But that's what I'm trying to say. It would be like concerning, of course, even for you, because you know what it means, like waking up those hours.
Very early.
It's not easy. It's not easy. Traveling back, food breaks, it's kidogo. You're not probably eating what you want to eat.
Actually, the painful part about that is having your breast full. You cannot even laugh.
Because you get drips. You drip or what?
So you have to wear a pad because the breasts are full. and they are painful. You cannot even hug anyone.
Oh, those ones. I hear even somebody touches you. Even you if you touch yourself,
now,
you just...
when you go back now to breastfeed the kid in the evening, it's more painful.
Ah.
So that was the hardest part about me working at the moment. So I stopped going to Meru, and then I moved to another agency in Chuka. Chuka was like 50 or 60 bob. So
much closer.
Yeah. And there was some times where there are brands in Chogoria. So there are times I wouldn't do all that. There are times I'm in an outlet, and my mom, I would ask my mom, is she crying? Did she drink the milk? And she was like, no, she wants to breastfeed. Yeah. And I know at the moment I'm not working. I'll tell her, just come.
Oh, she brings the kid?
On my lunch break. So she will come, I'll go where I'm going to eat. I'm not going to eat, actually. Yeah. I'm going to breastfeed my kid, and then I'll go back to work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, still, I respect that, by the way. I respect that. Okay, so a few years down the line, at what point do you move now to this side of Nairobi?
My baby daddy texted me and told me, like, hi, you don't have to live so far away and you're working back there. So why don't we make it a family? You come and live in Nairobi. Hey, baby girl. Msichana alikuwa in love.
Oh, so wait, you packed?
I quit job to move to Nairobi. I was working for Nice and Lovely at the moment. I was their brand ambassador.
Those sides?
Yeah. And you know now in Meru, you're getting paid like 15K. So that's a lot of money for me.
That's good money. Yeah.
So imagine I quit to move into Nairobi. Now when I moved to Nairobi, we didn't even finish a month.
When you're coming to Nairobi, you're coming with the kid?
Yeah, I came with the kid and I've packed everything, but I didn't move out from my house.
Oh, yeah. Okay. The house was still there.
I didn't move out.
Okay.
I had that kind of 50-50. So I was like, I really want my kid to grow up in a one family. I don't want the huku na huko. It's traumatizing. So I moved in. In a month we were done. I was like, I don't want to do all this, and now I've listened. Why
were you done? Like, is there any specific situation? Because this is the first love of your life, right?
Let me say, I'm going to put it in one word. I've asked again, have you been with a pathological liar who is a narcissistic person?
Women lie to me all the time.
Yeah. So I was with that kind of a person who will lie to you, come lie to me, and then will use whatever you said against you to me, and then use whatever I said to you. So it's like back and forth. So I got to a point where I was like, hey, I can't be the one doing some of the bills here because the mother was paying his rent.
Right.
Yeah. I'm the one taking the kid to the salon. I'm the one going to buy groceries at the moment. I have other ladies who will attest to that sometime if they ever listen to it.
So now, but I'm just trying, even if you love maybe I've never been that much in love, by the way. Because now, at times when I see people doing some things, because I even have friends who do some things and then I ask them like, yo, are you sure you're okay by the way? Because I don't even understand. When you don't see this person is not treating you right, they're not... Because, mpaka you look at your friend, you're like, I know you deserve better. Why are you in this situation?
I've been like that. I was like that. And then I was like, no, mama, you won't do it again. I drew the line on my daughter's birthday. Her second birthday, actually. So my G was like, you're supposed to go to TRM for the birthday. And I was like, that's nice. That's when I had gotten out of work. So I think he knew I had money.
He knew?
I think he knew because I just quit work. So we get there, he orders pizza. Like two. The combo that comes in Billy. And I'm like, our daughter doesn't love pizza. Why did you order that?
Oh, she doesn't like pizza?
No. And it was like, we can order fries. Like, okay. Okay. My daughter gets the fries. I'm just chilling, me. And then I'm waiting for the bill, for the guy to pay for the bill. It's our daughter's birthday. My nigga is looking at me like, you can sort this one, eh? I'll make it up to you. And because it was my daughter's birthday, I was like, easy. Easy peasy. I paid. And that was the month that I was like, no. No.
Yeah, this
I'm
doesn't...
done. It doesn't work well. I went to work in Naivasha. I used
For like
to
a weekend or
No,
just you moved?
there was the rally. So
Oh,
I was working for this company, inaitwa it's cards. It's the card company. Used to sell those game cards.
Yeah.
Coolio. It's called Coolio. So the lady, Washira, called me and she was like, I have a 3-day job for you. I've catered for your transport, for your food and a place to sleep. You only have to sell my cards. I was like, okay. It was like 1,500 per day.
Yeah.
So that's a good money and I'm
That's
not
good.
working.
Yeah.
I just quit another job.
Yeah.
I tell the guy, there is food here. I need to go to Naivasha. So the first thing he was like, me, I'm supposed to go with my friends to Naivasha. And I was like, oh, you really need to go and have fun. Me, I wanted to go and work and then I'll be back. And he was like, you can go. The same day before I got to Naivasha, he had called his parents. And he told the parents, Kate has left. And she has gone to have fun in Naivasha. And she has left me with the kid. So the mother calls me and I'm like, do you really think I would leave my kid to go and have fun? Do you really think I can do that? So the mother was like, I don't know. He just said it. I was like, it's all right. So I came back. You see how I left the utensils? They were the same way. So I asked him, what were you feeding the kid the time I wasn't around? Kid was talking at the moment, chips and Fanta.
So how old is the kid at that time?
2 years. I cried. While he was asleep, I cried. Yeah. It's a long story.
No. Yeah, but
I used to go to promos at the moment while he was in the house, and he would be like, I left for fun.
But you're coming back with money.
And it's the money we will use because he doesn't have money. And then we are chilling. Someone sends something, or you see the kid is playing with his phone, and I'm sorry, something came up. I saw something. And then I would ask and I would find out he has another girlfriend. He's with me because I'm bipolar. And he's afraid I might lose my mind. So we are not together at moment. As in, he's lying. He's been lying about it. So I saw it on the phone when the kid was playing. So I was like, I asked him, am I really bipolar? And why are we together actually?
That's the message was saying that you're bipolar.
He was telling the other lady, the lady who had bought him a laptop. So I was asking
him, niggas get these women who just do things for them? Me, I'm not getting anything by then. I'm a nice guy. Imagine.
Nice guys don't get shit.
I swear. You see? I swear.
So I'm asking him because it's hurting to know you're lying about it and you're the person who asked me to move to Nairobi.
Are you bipolar though?
No.
Oh, okay. So he just came up with something.
A pathological liar will have a lie to everything.
Okay.
You might find
that
him
situation, there. At least with the other girlfriend, she doesn't take it badly.
No, because
it's like maybe he's taking care.
He's the kid. Yeah. So I was like, no, me, I won't do this anymore. I had the patience. Now I don't think I have it. And because I can work and I can live with my daughter, I'll do it. I moved back home.
To your parents?
No.
Or the other place now in Meru?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got employed in a bar as the bar lady, not the waitress. I was the bar lady. And because I was living in a single room, I could not let my kids sleep there. And the salary from 15,000, I went back to around 8,000. That's in a bar. Okay. So my kid would be on my back while I'm working in the bar.
And loud music?
I was like, she has to because she cannot be there.
But see, mom
she was
and
still
dad.
She was still breastfeeding. She stopped breastfeeding a month to 3 years. Oh.
Okay.
So my mom was like, I would come sometimes and look out for you. My mom would come and she would be there. And there was a lady who was...
Where? At the bar?
No, at my house.
Okay.
There was a lady who was my neighbor and she had another kid. So my kid and that kid were friends. So when I'm not with a baby and they're in the house, my baby would be there the whole time.
Okay.
So that it was not a hard process sometimes. The times I'm with her is when they're not around and I cannot put her in the house alone. I don't know what will happen in the house alone. And it's a single room.
You can't leave a kid alone.
And she's 2 years and...
it's just too small by the time.
Yeah, so I moved from the 8,000... I risked. My friend, his name is Mori. He called me and he told me, I know you can manage a bar really nice. I'm opening a liquor store. I want you to be the manager. So I moved to Nairobi now, head first. I don't know where I'm going. I don't have a house. I don't know what I'm going. I'm just coming to work. I was getting paid like 14,000 at the moment. I move in. A friend and hosted me in Kawangware, and I was feeling like it's exhausting. Because you don't tell me you're getting from work at 5 or 6 p.m. and you're waiting for me at 12 or 11:30 p.m. to come and cook.
Is it a girl?
Yeah, and the boyfriend.
You cook for them?
Because I'm the one who will be left sleeping the whole day. So I'm the one to make food. So I told them, I woke up a day and I was so mad. And I was like, you guys, if you don't eat where you work, me, I eat where I work. I don't need to cook.
Were you contributing maybe?
Yeah.
So why do you need
so
to?
So the only thing I used to do in the house is wake up, shower, leave.
Yeah.
Come back, sleep, wake up, shower. So I was telling them, I don't even need to eat. I'm always eating at work because I'm closing up a bit late. So I'll have to eat there and then I'll come and just sleep. So the first month I was like, I'm getting my first salary and I'll rent my first house. I got a bedsitter. It was 10,000. Okay. I'm getting paid 14,000.
Yeah.
And I have to do it because the kid is with my mom at the moment. So I needed her to move in with me back here.
So you need to
have
save
a house,
up, at least have a place.
A house. So I paid the rent. Working in a liquor store, you have the tips, nini. So I had enough money. So I went back home. I moved everything. Not to my bedsitter.
The stuff that you had left in the other place.
I was paying the other house over there actually because it has my stuff. So I moved everything to Nairobi and with my daughter.
Yeah.
So that's how I started living in Jamhuri.
I think that because I remember I can't remember if during COVID you could post the kid or not. But I remember there's a time you post, but you don't post nowadays.
I don't because I don't have her at the moment.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Yeah, so I used to work at the liquor store. So my kid would be playing the whole day. And in the evening, she would go to my friend. Her name is Emmat Sese. They were like this.
Friends.
There's a time she picked her, Emmat picked Aviana. Her name is Aviana, my daughter. She didn't even let me know she has Aviana.
Well, how do you spell Aviana?
A-V-I.
A-V-I.
Aviana.
Like this?
No.
This is A.
A-V-I-A-N-A.
Oh, okay.
So she picked her. She didn't tell me. So I go to, there's a boy my daughter used to play with. They were like friends. In the morning, the boy will come over with his breakfast. My daughter will move out with hers and go over there. So I go over to the home of the boy. I'm like, where is Aviana? Ati, don't you know? Sisi picked her. At the moment, I didn't know Emma was called Sisi. I'm like, Sisi? Who is Sisi? I go to Bodega. It's a supermarket in Jamhuri. I'm like, since you know everyone here, who is Sisi? Ati, you don't even know your friend? I'm like, Emmat.
Yeah.
So Emmat is at home with my daughter chilling. And I'm here going crazy. Because I think my daughter has been stolen. So I go home and I find my daughter is watching a movie. I'm like, hi, mom. Hi, mom.
Relaxed.
Bye. I was like, okay, all right. And that's how it was for the time. Until I moved to Thika Road to another liquor store because the other one was closed down.
Okay.
So I moved to another liquor store in USIU area. And my daughter was 3 years old. So I moved her back home.
Now I want to ask you a question even before we proceed from there. When you're doing all these other side gigs and jobs, are you still thinking about like applying for the air hostess thing?
Yeah.
Are you trying anything?
Yeah. Yeah. I was doing it because I'm working at a liquor store and it's an everyday job.
Yeah.
And then I would have to borrow an off day to go and do another gig because it has more money.
Yeah.
So I used to do things to make sure I have the stability of having my daughter in a very nice place. By the time I'm quitting working all over here, I love the stability of her being in a good school and stuff. So she's back at home. She has started a play group. So I picked her again. I brought her now to USIU. I took her to school because I was still doing the most and my dad was doing it. So I was like, she can stay with me.
Yeah.
So she went to school over there.
So it's like half day or full day school?
For playgroup, it's
it's playgroup. Yeah,
it's
okay.
half. So I moved out there. I brought her to another school. It's called Tagis it was in Maroroi because that was the nearest. And the budget was friendly for me. The other one I wanted her to go to, the budget was like 25K, and I knew I couldn't afford it at the moment.
The 25K is for how long now?
It's a term, and that's a playgroup.
So that's 3 months, or?
Yeah. I knew I couldn't afford it with my rent and stuff. So I knew I couldn't.
What does it entail though?
That's the school. That's the school structure.
They have like
food, the bus, nini.
Oh, plus the bus
because
included as well.
It was a before.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, because I know I cannot afford that and I won't strain myself for that.
Yeah.
I'll take her to another one. I was at the moment I could afford like 15 with my rent paid and stuff. So
and we'll continue from there, right? So don't forget where we are. Senor.
I can't.
So when you're doing all these things, and I'm just trying to think, like, how other girls, like maybe on survival mode, always operate. You're not thinking of like, okay, let me get like another boyfriend, or like, a mubaba, or just any other guy who can assist me with this, because like it's too much.
The problem with being pretty is everyone wants to have you. They don't want to date you. They want to experience you.
Very smart.
So I just try to
like
avoid
this one. Keeping is just too much. They just want to experience.
She's too pretty.
Yeah.
I don't want to have all the back and forth. And then they have the mentality of, what if the baby daddy comes back?
Yeah, that's always like,
So, I'm always like, since I can work and sleep, I don't want it.
So during that entire time,
I wasn't dating, and I started dating. Yeah, I started dating.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah, the guy was supportive, and he was a nice guy. Yeah. He wasn't in Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was he white?
Nah.
Black?
I love mine black.
Oh, okay. Okay. Someone from Kenya, or just someone?
Yeah, he's from Kenya. He's
Kenyan. Those guys who are maybe diaspora.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, he hit on me on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, he was like, "Hi, you seem really nice. Can I be your friend?" And I was like, "Sure." And we became friends at first.
Yeah.
Then along the way, he was like, "By the way, can we date?" And I was like, "Are you sure about it?" And he was like, 100%. And we were like, let's work it out.
So you do the long distance thing?
It was. I guess I'm used to a long distance relationship, because the close for me, I'll tend to get tired, especially if you do something that I'm asking you not to.
But you see now, and I also want to correct you when you're saying something like that, because now you're projecting a bad past experience to somebody who's completely new.
No, I've dated someone close. That's why I'm saying it.
So why would you be... Okay, listen. Can you imagine if maybe... I'm just trying to ask you, like, your mom and dad stayed for how long together?
20... I don't know.
25 and maybe 30 years.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think old school people are not like bouncing back, and for them, they were like, so we're together, let's just stay together. And the ones who went separate ways, they went separate ways. But the whole thing is like, you also have to understand when you decide to pick someone who's like your person, and maybe you're trying to build a future with them, that's something that you already had in your mind. I'm not saying something that wasn't like in your head.
Yeah.
Already from the word go, you already said on your own, you wanted a family.
Yeah.
And a family, the dad doesn't wake up one day and says like, hey, Leon mechoka na mama nani. And then he just goes and doesn't come back at all. No. So ideally what I'm saying is, even if somebody new comes in, as much as you can say like, I tend to get tired of nini, I haven't had those mothers who like, maybe if the dad always comes and leaves the shoes, maybe he throws them instead of removing them and azieka kwa nini. Exactly. But the mom, after some point, the mom gets so used to it. She's like, sasa nimemwambia enough times, aski, but I will take my man the way he is, because he's always coming back home. Because let's be honest, that's a small mistake. There's a nigga here already said he calls you fam. after 6 or 7 months.
Hey,
So me forgetting shoes maybe outside, I'm putting the cup in a bad place or nini. Can you tell me like that's not something that you can consider?
You see,
what
the
would you
reason
get
as to why I
bored with?
say that is I want to have a family. I don't want to date for fun. But the generation we are in, they want the fun, nini. And the bare minimum you're getting is high. When can I see you? There's nothing you're getting. Like, there's nothing. Apart from sexual interactions, there's nothing else you have together. So we'll have issues back and forth. So I'll be like, other than we having all that, I don't want it.
Oh, okay. So no date nights, going maybe
There's
somewhere
nothing.
for walks?
There is no work. You
Movie.
come home, climb bed. Come home, climb bed.
That's
go
it.
back home.
That's
so
bad.
you see,
that's
where-
unfortunate. Yeah.
So that's why you find out I'm like, there's a time I wasted my time. I don't want to do it again. So no.
Okay. So the diaspora situation, that's still something that's happened. Oh, long distance and nini.
Yeah.
And I've had like, I think 2 or 3 more people who've told me they're in long distance relationships, still with diaspora people. And I'm like, hey, I can't do long distance. It seems like, it requires dedication and also
communication.
Yeah. And also a bit of delusion as well.
Hey,
because we're talking about people who are in 2 different places, different countries.
Continents.
Yeah. So how confident do you have to be to just say like, so me, I'm dating so and so? Because if I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
If somebody slid in your TikTok, how many others did he slide in? And which ones worked and which ones didn't work?
I would say anyone can be put in that kind of a position. You just have to make a point whereby you don't entertain it. Like, I don't. Hi, can I get to know? No.
Yeah.
Hi, no.
Also, anybody else, if they slide in your nini,
I know
like,
what they want. I know what they want.
What do they want?
Hey, experiment.
Experiment. They're like, hey, haka.
Nataka huyu. Hey, so I'm always like, hi, hey. Can we get together? No, we cannot know each other more.
Why I'm saying it's because, okay, long distance may be sour. If it's working for you and it's good, sour. But don't you now think you're missing out on that, what do you call it? Companionship. Someone to hug you at night. Someone to walk in the park with.
We are both looking for a better pasture and we talk. Like we can have,
yeah.
we have conversations.
But
so
I'm just saying.
I'm not missing out because I have Galentines.
Galentines?
Yeah.
What's Galentine?
I have friends, my friends who can do it, who can hug
me.
Like
your friends?
Yeah. And they know. Literally, most of my friends pasha me. Yeah. Kate, utapata mtu lini?
Yeah. Oh, because they want to see you.
With someone.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, msijali, time itakam. You know?
So when was the last time you went like for a date?
With a man or with my friends?
Even if you go on dates with girls, that's all good. Because nowadays...
I go on dates. I really do. Yeah.
But you enjoy them and...
I really do.
No, intentional dates, like someone is asking you out to go like, hey, so we go.
Yeah, I have friends who be like, hey.
Not friends. Stop playing.
Someone.
Stop playing.
Like
a guy asking you like, yo, so we go. Nah.
I'm saying because they are friends.
No, I'm not.
Someone will be like, hey, I'm coming to Nairobi. Can we go for dinner? And we'll go and discuss things about life. Nini.
Someone who likes you or no?
I'm pretty sure you cannot take me out on a date if you don't like me.
Okay. Hey. Well, maybe they want to experiment. They don't have to like you, that.
No, the problem with them beating the bush is on their own. It's on you, it's on you, man.
Okay, I get it. So now, and also just to continue with storyline, right?
Yeah.
So at what point does it get where, and also because I've seen like you've moved the baby back and forth, different places, trying to find just the best place you can settle with the kid. So at what point does it get where now the kid is not in your care?
Okay. So I started with threats.
Who started with threats?
My baby daddy, the fake lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fake lawyer.
Yeah, the fake lawyer, the trending fake lawyer.
Wait, that's your baby daddy. Wait. That's your baby daddy?
Yeah, so...
Wait.
Yeah.
You know, when I saw it on your TikTok, I didn't know that's the actual part. I thought when you said that, no, that's not. That's him.
Yeah.
Wait.
I didn't even talk about a situation the whole time.
No, but I'm just thinking. So you're trying. So even when he was trending, you're the only one who knew, like, okay.
I didn't even talk about
nobody
it.
else.
My friends will tag me and I'll be like, I'll slap you. Delete that, please. You're not associated with him. He was not even taking care of the baby at the moment. So when he started doing the back and forth threats, I was like, hey, sir, you're telling your girlfriend that I don't want you to see the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the girlfriend is asking you, are you taking care of her? Because I'm taking care of you. Are you taking care of the daughter? Because how will you and you're under my watch?
Girlfriend is taking care of him.
Yeah. So why are you saying Kate is refusing to let you see the kid? I wouldn't do the same if I'm the one paying bills and you're yelling at me all the time. You know?
But see, he's a successful lawyer.
I wish he was.
So when we're talking about all these things, we're not talking about... This is interesting.
So, so we had the back and forth and I was like, hey, sir, you and your parents are on me every other time because of my daughter. Since you are saying if you have her, you can pay the bills with a good heart. So I give them my daughter and my daughter comes back from the holidays, for the holidays to mine. My daughter is rude. And then I text him, casually, he's the baby daddy. So I text him, hi, since you went home to look at her, you experienced this. He texted me back and he was like, I don't even know what to say. You're the mother. I told him I'm not the mother at the moment because I'll only be seeing him over the holidays. So I want to understand how they've been raising her so that I can understand how to go on with it. You know how I'm raising her.
Because they stayed with her for how long?
3 months.
3 months, okay.
So you see, however she was living over there, I don't know. I wasn't there. So when she comes back with a new attitude, I'm like, how?
Something must have.
You see, even my best friend, her name is Winfred. My best friend was like, is this the Aviana who was here?
Yeah.
And I was like, me too, I don't know. And then I asked the father and he's like, me too, I don't know, you have to figure it out on your own. So my daughter is so rude at me and I'm like, yo, Mom, you cannot be rude at me and your dad and your grands are rude at me.
Now she's how old?
5.
5. So she can actually just talk, express herself properly.
She can talk.
Okay. So you can pick and yeah, like, okay, there's an
She's
attitude.
She's like Usinibo. She will do it like this. Hey.
She'll do that to you.
She did like this and I was, that's my last straw. And then I called the guy, I was like, hey, yo, kindly pick the kid because she's getting me mad day by day. And I don't want to snap out over the trauma you guys are putting me on because if I try and beat her out, I'll do it in a bad way and I don't want to be a bad mother.
Plus, she's just, I think you also have to consider that she's just a kid.
And then I was trying to make the guy understand the grounds, the changing of backgrounds is working. It's making it hard.
Yeah.
You go kindly let me have her for now. You see, the guy was like, I'm not even in Kenya. I won't pick her. I'm like, bro, you're in Machakos.
Are we talking about the same
person?
Guy that was on Nini and was with in a suit with Akina Mike Sonko going to court?
Yeah. Mike Sonko was the one doing all that. Thank you to you, Mike Sonko.
Wait, so it's not that you're telling me like a different Brian Mwenda. That's the one.
I don't have a different.
The lawyer guy.
The fake lawyer, that one.
I mean, I don't know about fake. So me, I'll just say allegedly because...
Okay,
right, so it's not okay. Yeah,
No.
I think already that was proven like in
it is.
court and everything. So
The case
it's
is
not
still
an
on
actual
though.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, hey. Okay, so the kid now there's back and forth, right? But also like another thing, I have never known you for like social media outbursts. You're always like just chilling.
I'm always having fun.
Your vibe, relaxed. But now I start seeing like you posting, and also like why I'm having a conversation about this, it's because you understand, like, once you put something online,
people see it.
It's gonna be there for you. You can't take it back. You know that,
Yeah,
right?
I put it there because I really wanted it to get to that place. Because
did you think about it before? Like, because even saying his
I've
name,
never done it, and
Yeah.
I've never said my baby daddy is. You can even ask my friends. Even my friends didn't. Like, they knew, but I used to. Who is your baby? Don't worry. I used to keep it like it's not. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter. So it got to a point whereby the back and forth, the traumas, the yelling, the threats. I was like, yo, I'm tired.
Yeah. So we can just say, like, it's abusive in a mental way.
Yeah, it was a mental torture most of the time. Yeah. And then he knew that's the only way he can hurt me. And he knew if I'm mentally disturbed, I'm just unsettled.
Okay. And is there any way, like, let's say if something is not working out with, like, your partner, and you decide not to talk to each other or see each other, is it like just logical to just forget about them and you just take care of the kid? And
the problem with trying to do that is you'll have different women texting you. Actually, they won't text me at
different women from
his exes or people he has lied to about me.
But why would they text you?
So they don't text me at hi. They send me screenshot of whatever he was saying about me. So you understand, I'll be getting so many things, like, and then all of them, they are kind of the same. So my last row to where I posted my story this year he was saying my mom is a beggar.
Your mom?
Yeah. He was telling my friend, like, hi, the reason as to why I'm not picking your call right now is I'm talking to Kate's mother. She's a beggar. I'm the one helping her. Kate doesn't talk to her anymore. That was my last row. And then I asked him from the screenshot, I was like, have we gotten to this point? And he was like, block her right now. It was a kipindi.
So okay, first of all, why does that other girl have your number?
A million do.
Wait, do you communicate with, like, maybe his other situationships and girlfriends?
They text me on my request. You see, when you remember that video, the comedy video I said, when I open my DM request and I'm like, hey girl, can I talk to you?
Yeah.
I'm always like,
another one.
Please, I don't want to do this anymore.
Okay, now, also, like you said, because I think, like, even when I was just we're talking about, like, settling, like, a day for, like, the podcast. You said something to do with you don't want other people to fall victim or other girls to fall victim
on that,
to getting
scammed,
used or scammed. By that, what did you mean by that exactly?
I meant he will be like, hey yo, I can help you do this and this and that. You know?
Like what exactly? Make more money, like make your life better.
I can help you get legal processes done. So, see, you'll trust him because you've seen he's working with big guys. So you'll send him the money. After you've done all that, you won't do shit. You just
or like consultation money or something.
I'll go talk to this guy. I'll help you do this. I'll help you do that. I know a guy who knows a guy, and you know me. So when you do all that, after he's gotten some kind of amount, he might block you. And because he was talking to you about the toxic baby mama, you'll obviously know that is because Kate is always on the talk, on the go.
Yeah.
So after everything has been done, and you look for Kate to ask her.
Okay, yeah, how's this? Is he really like this? Why would he?
And then you find out, I don't even know what was happening between you guys. So by the time I'm getting to know what he did to you, you first told me what he was saying about me.
How many women have contacted you or tried?
Like 20.
You're lying. Now you're exaggerating. It can't be 20 women.
I'm talking to 4 right now. They are now my friends.
Different, just women contacting you to complain about Brian.
Yeah.
It's Brian Mwenda, right?
Mwenda.
Brian Mwenda. Okay, yeah. Let me get the name right.
So, like, I have talked to like 20. Some we don't talk anymore.
Yeah.
because we drifted and we don't have anything to talk about, and I don't want to keep the conversation about him. It's not even
all the
a good
time.
thing,
It's not now.
So the ones I'm talking to right now, they're like 4, plus the other baby mama 5.
Okay, so there's another baby mama.
Yeah, he doesn't want people to know that.
The same way he didn't want people to know about you.
No, everyone knows about me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, but he announces it? Because the thing is, I'm just talking about...
He started posting the kid when I gave them last year.
Posting the kid?
Yeah, that's when he had the access. He can go pick the kid, record videos, nini. Because me, I didn't...
Okay, and him posting you?
Why?
First love of my life?
No, I don't... No.
My first...
No.
I wanted to ask about like the tattoo, because what does it say?
Aviana Brie, it's my daughter's name.
Oh, no, me, I was just saying E and...
R and B.
Oh, okay. So it's Brie.
Yeah.
Brie.
Aviana Brie.
Yeah. Does the kid have a third name? Like
Wamboi.
Okay. Yeah. No, we need to have like a Wambo there or something.
Sprinkle. It's a bobo. She's a bobo. She likes to call herself a princess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so now, of course, different girls contacting you, but you're saying like you don't want other girls to fall.
I don't want anyone texting me anymore about it.
Or about him or whatever situation he has with them.
Like whatever business you've been having with him, once you're done, move on. Don't you find it to my inbox again to tell me, this. I know he does that. So stop telling me new things, because they are filling up my mind every other day. And
because this is somebody that, I'm just trying to understand. This is somebody like you grew up with. Like
it's someone I knew.
Yeah, from childhood.
So some things I find him saying are really...
I like your bro. Like I've known you for all this time.
And I didn't expect all this from you. And I don't talk about you as much.
Yeah.
So I don't find the reason as to why. Okay, there's that notion of I can say my baby daddy is bad so that someone can send me money. But you don't have to keep lying to people about it. I don't talk to you.
Yeah.
I don't look for you. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I just want you to be you. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Like for the last lady who he has scammed, her name is Tav. I'm gonna say it. Her name is Tav because she became a friend. Actually, she checks up on me every day.
By the way,
she checks up on me.
How do girls move? Me, I don't even understand. By the way,
she checks up on me every day. Like, hi, how are you doing? Are you stressed? Has anyone texted you again?
Yeah.
Like she will look out for me every other time. So for Sav was the one who paid for school fees last time.
Whose school fees?
My daughter's, because my baby daddy didn't have money.
Wait, he works, right?
No, he doesn't work.
Okay, so he scams different kind of people all the time. But still, even if you do that...
You should have money to take care of your kid.
Yeah, and I'm saying allegedly, by the way, you can... That money, she can...
One thing I say is, as much as you're scamming people, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Just don't use my name or my daughter's name or move overboard to use my mother's name.
Yeah.
And so then the reason as to why I got mad was I asked him, hi, why are you using my mother's name at Nikipindi? Si unanijua Nikipindi tu. Why would you Kipindi with my mother? As in, for me, I understand it's a thing you always do.
Yeah.
Why are you walking around saying, she became a prostitute, she's too stupid for her age? Bro.
Who now?
Me.
Why does he call you a prostitute?
Because I host in a club, as if he wasn't hosting a few months ago and they didn't go well.
Who was hosting?
He was trying to host sometime back last year. Itakwenda vizuri. Hosting is not like going and sitting. Hosting, you have to... Hosting is tough.
Yeah. I don't think it's an easy job.
It's not, because you have to have spenders.
Yeah.
Without the spenders, you won't be hosting.
You know how many friends have called me to like,
come.
At first I didn't know what that is, because I remember like some girl just telling me, you can't be my spender. I'm like, okay, what does that exactly mean?
You have to spend some type of money because I need to be paid some other amount of money. And if we don't spend that, the amount won't be the same. And if they pay me that amount, they won't call me again. Okay. So I've lost that job.
And here, like maybe for people just who keep inviting me, like I'm one of the people who's like the wisest with their money. Like, that's a waste of time. Like, just don't call me to come and spend, because here's my logic and how I think about it. Like, let's say you're my friend, right?
Yeah.
You're hosting in a club.
Yeah.
And maybe you want me to come and spend, right?
Yeah.
Maybe whatever. See, I'm guessing like bottle service for sure.
Yeah.
Because you don't want me to come and spend on 2 beers.
Nah, you can.
Yeah, you want like maybe 2 bottles at least.
Yeah.
No, at least maybe a wine and like a bottle that's between 8-10 G's probably and above.
Yeah.
Right? So here's my logic of thinking. If I'm your friend and you know me very well, why would you call me to come and spend money? I make money for another man who owns that institution, instead of just telling me like, yo, so you just give me 5 G's.
Sometimes it's like that, but
why would you need to ask me?
I'm not asking you, I'm requesting you.
No. No, but you see, okay, like in my mind, I'm always thinking, because like I've had friends who say like, okay, hey,
for me, I cannot call you. I won't call you if we are not used to hanging out. You know?
No, even if we hang out.
No, like you see, if we used to, we are always here, you always show up on my shows. So I know if I ask you to come, it's not a big...
Oh, yeah.
But the normal one, we just outside, we go chill, do cocktails and go back home. No, I won't call you over that.
What does an average spender, like, you know, what would be a good amount for a spender to drop on a table maybe?
I don't know your book.
If they're coming.
I don't know.
If?
You go
No, like what would make sense? Like to you, let's say, because you're hosting.
You see the least sales you get from different managers says you spend 40 or 50 G's. There's somewhere you're given a target of 100 G's.
From like the number of people you bring or from a table?
The spenders. From the amount of all the people you brought in. So it doesn't have to get to 100K, but at least it's somewhere there.
Okay. So you would target to have at least...
spenders who I know will get like to 50, 60K. Like those people who don't count. Like I want those people who used to getting Henny after Belair.
How much is a bottle of Henny in Henny?
In Gemini.
Yeah. Like
in Gemini is like 10,500.
Oh, okay.
So if you come, you get yours, another boy comes. Belair is like about 16 or something. 15K, yeah. So you see, you come, you get like... That's Gemini for you.
Wait, hold on. Wait, for Henny, is that a small bottle or the big bottle?
They're different.
Is it the 1 liter bottle?
No, there's the small one, the 1 liter, the
so
XO,
the small one,
VSOP.
Yeah, no, we're talking about just regular Henny. Let's not cross to the other lines, Kwanzaa, first of all. So we're talking about like the 10 G's, the small one. Or...
Yeah, the small one.
Listen.
Because in other clubs, I guess Henny is around 8,000, 9,500.
Oh, actually, true.
Yeah,
true,
so
true.
There's no difference. I guess it's the clientele.
But that's why, okay, listen, I think I've just been broke for too long. I don't see the need for wasting money. Listen, if you see me unboxing these things that I'm buying and stuff, it's because I'm really smart with my money. But what I'll tell you is I can't be a spender now that we're friends, right?
Yeah.
But if you ever need advice on, you know, where you can put your money to make more money and stuff, I'm the guy you come to talk to.
Yeah.
You just tell me like, yo, John, I have 25 mil. How can I spend this money? How can I invest this money properly? And I'm not those people who's asking, letter your pesa, and then I show you.
No. You see the alleged. We'll be like, letter.
No.
Letter,
No.
You see, and then kidogo, it's gone.
No, you sit with me, and then I just give you a breakdown of like, okay, this can make you this money. This way, this can make you money.
Yeah.
Digital assets, physical assets, I'd tell you like how to allocate different amounts of money.
I've been broke too, so that's why I'm always living. That's why I'm called a mumama.
No, you see, because I'm just talking about like if you've been broke.
I've been broke before.
So you understand, and even when you talk about like your storyline, you understand the importance of. And listen, let me tell you something, Pierre. Like what I know, it's like girls love damn men. You know, if like I tell you, like, hey, by they come and spend like 100 today, exactly.
I go see Nyashe.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
Listen. But also again, let everybody who's hustling, let them just hustle their thing.
Yeah.
But like I'm just saying, like from my point of view and how I look at things, that's why I'm able to do the things that I do because I'm super, super wise with my money. I can take you shopping. If you need groceries in your house, let's go. No, the owner of the club, has the owner of the club ever asked you like, yo, do you need some groceries? Of course not. So me, I'll do like the important things. You need grocery, you need spices, you need sijui. So I got you. But like the other ones I won't do because I always still have to think about, not about today. Me, I always think about like the future. I can ball today, suffer in the future. I'd rather like right now just, entertain, build myself.
And do whatever is normal for me.
And even for you as the same way you've talked about like, you have a kid now.
Yeah.
I'm sure when the same way other young girls spend money is not the same way you spend money.
I don't.
Exactly.
You see, for me, I knew.
So you see?
I knew, for me, every Sunday when my daughter was living with me, I don't care what time I get home from work.
Yeah.
Every Sunday was a date for me and her. And she will have whatever she wants. And up to date, she knows her birthday.
Yeah.
It's something that has to be done. I don't care what situation I'm in. It has to be done.
I have to celebrate, make sure it's memorable.
It's done. It has to be. So
I respect that.
She knew there are days for the dates. I would wake up and I'm so sleepy. I know I'm going to work again and it's our date. Yeah. I'll have to go. And she has to go and eat. And if we cannot go and eat somewhere fancy, far, I'll go somewhere. Mom, I want chips, Mom. Okay.
She loves chips, eh?
She really does. She really does.
Just say chips.
And Kinder Joy.
Yeah. Okay, now another, even just to hop onto that just a bit, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, so when you see other girls spending like, let's say 5,000 to 7,000 on brunch, and I'm asking you as a person, would you do something like that?
I can't say I do it. I don't.
No, even if like, let's say like you made extra money today, would you go and spend that money on brunch?
I go out. I go outside.
No, that's not the question.
I'm not the outside of outside. Yeah. I go outside on brunch. I get myself food, but I know the amount of money I want to spend.
No,
for example, I want to go to Fogo Gaucho. I know the budget I'm gonna spend there.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna spend it because I got it Jana. I had that money coming. I had it, and I was like, you see, in Feb, I'm spending 10,000 on me.
Yeah.
On me. I don't want to do something big. I want to go eat, get myself some shoes, maybe a dress. I'll do that. So I don't go out. Some of my friends, we don't see each other most of the time because I don't spend like they do, and I don't want to because I have other things I'm working on. Priorities
are different because even like you said, like and that's why at times like I always look at people and I'm like, yo, who do you think you're talking to? You're telling me to go and spend this much on Nini. And I'm like, yo, bro, I could be buying other things that are beneficial. I could be sending my mom some money. No, like I just blew cash on something. And the worst thing is like those people who like would blow cash and like maybe people next to them who are like important. If they have an emergency, they can't help them.
I have people I know. I watch them stories sometimes.
Yeah.
You're outside bowling, you are aware, you are there, and then you text me at, hey, mom, send me 500. No, I don't have.
Now you see.
I don't have.
You see, even if I want to help you, I can't help you.
I was watching your stories, my G. You see, I don't have a problem. Only that I saw where you are, how you were happy. So now you don't have the 200.
Balling out. Nini.
So you were balling, and I was at home chilling. Me, I'm chilling too, my G. I don't have money.
Because I'm always talking, like on my podcast, I balance the conversation and I'm always touching on finances because the worst part that I've also seen is like, we're also in a day and age where like, let's say even girls in general and even guys, people don't want to talk about finances.
It's tough.
People don't want to talk about savings, planning for the future. They don't want to talk about those things.
Because most of them are not.
But still, you have to talk about it because it's the only way we can educate each other. I try on my podcast to always mention money. And at times, you'll see people who are uncomfortable and some people will be like, hey, Nani spends this much. But I'm like, before you get to this point, do like your groundwork kwanza until you get to this level. And then you can spoil yourself with this. You can spoil yourself with this. But most average people or just like in Kenya, we prioritize on entertainment too much.
Yeah.
Sherehe
na kuvaa luku.
And luku, but you can budget. You can
You can budget yourself and you look nice. You don't have to wear designer clothes every day.
Yeah.
So that people can think you have money. You don't have to be in a club every day throwing money. Because for me, I know I can spend money however I want when I have it.
Yeah.
I'm this one person who will spend on me. I come and I'm chilling with you and I notice some weird energy. I'll move out and I'll go sit over there and I'll budget myself over there.
Yeah.
My friends, I would rather have peace. I've had too many chaos. I'm not gonna sit here and we are chilling like 10 people on one boaty.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can add myself more because I don't know because I didn't. Give me a cocktail.
You'll take a shot and then you'll be asked for 2 G's.
Please,
to contribute in the.
Please, hey, because you cannot sit there like I'm mentally fighting. And hey, can I add myself some more? Or am I disturbing them? Can I ask that guy to pass me the pipe of the shisha? Or
actually, you see, such things. By the way, I really like at times like I'd rather just chill, take myself out for like a meal or something because at times people complicate things.
And you don't want to talk about it. So you're just there fighting and you're like, what?
And you see, even after that happens, when you go home, the next time people still don't want to talk about it. So like for me, I always make it a point.
And then you're always outside with them, but you don't want to talk to them. You're just, I'm here because you called me.
Me, I'm always like fasting. Tell me like, hey, there's a plan here, and here. And then it's like, okay, how much is the entry fee? Is there like cover? Okay, if it's 2 Gs, how? Do you have your 2 Gs? Do I have? Am I taking care of like anything? But let me just know in advance because
so that I come
prepared so that I know how much are we spending. But these things of just going somewhere and then we don't know. I didn't know. Me, I thought you're the one who's paid.
Me for the girlies who I ask out like, hey, I need like 4 ladies to come and party with me. Me, I let you know I have shisha, I have a drink and a chaser. But once that depleted, like imeisha ya kwanza, now you have to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to do full amount, but we can do it halfway.
Which makes sense.
Because we don't have to come there and come and tell me that, aki sikuwa na fare. Sasa untakaje? Nilie.
Thank you. Someone has eaten from a platter, they've drunk, smoked.
You've smoked now the boti is finishing. Now you have auna fare, aki, me, I don't know shit.
No, that's too much.
And then when you're like, let me leave you alone now. Let me move on with my friends. And you're like, Kate, can I follow? Where? No. Since you don't have fare, let me go and chill with my other friends because they know I was here. I don't want to carry you again to another table and I'll have to talk for you.
True. Okay, now another question, like even still when we're talking about finances, is there like just on a perfect dream, like, you establish yourself in whatever you're trying to pursue, whether it's being like the flight attendant and stuff, because that comes with a very nice paycheck, you know that, eh?
Yeah.
Traveling, nini, allowances here and there. Like what exactly what's like your dream? Would you want to open like a business on the side? Is there something that financially you think you'd want to invest in?
Yeah, I want to
put you in a better position.
I want to invest in fashion. I am a lover of liquor store because I know that one I can manage anytime. So I know I love a liquor store. I love a...
But you'll be... Okay.
Someone else will be managing it for me.
Okay, so go on and then I'll come with my questions later before I interrupt this.
So I want a brand and then I want a home. I don't want to live on mortgage or something. I want to buy myself a land, build my dream house whereby I'm done.
Okay.
I want to come and chill. You see how people in the movies, they be like, I want to live on the island alone. I want to go incognito.
Just chill somewhere, relax.
Very far from the world.
You, your daughter, husband maybe?
Yeah.
Another kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying because I love kids, by the way.
Yeah. How many would you want to have by the...
If I'm settled and I'm a trophy wife. You know what a trophy wife is?
Yeah. Someone's taking care of you.
I'm just there. The only thing I'm going to the shopping, I'm coming back.
Yeah.
I can have as much as I want.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a good thing. Because
for now, me, I tell people I don't want kids. I don't because I'm not settled and I don't want to have a kid and I'm trying to rush into going back to work.
Yeah.
I want to. I'm having my kid and I'm just chilling at home. I'm managing this business. My money is this. My money is sending me allowance at some point.
Yeah.
As in, I want that kind of a chilled environment. I don't want to have kids and I'm rushing kupanda matatu nimpeleke clinic. I can't. Sorry, no.
Okay, so now I'll touch on the investments maybe that you've mentioned. You've mentioned like maybe liquor store. Why liquor store? Forget about the managing part, and your history. But why would you want to start that? As
a liquor business? Store makes money. It makes money, and I love investing myself in knowing more brands. Like I've been learning about brands. There was a time I was doing classes for wines because I was working for a client who is a wine expert. So you have to learn about wines. Now I was doing promo for EABL. So you have to learn about them. So you understand. I'll do it for, I guess it's for passion. I love for alcohol. And there was a time I wanted to work in the winery in South Africa. I really wanted to. Yeah.
Okay. Now that I get, that's also like a good nini. And I also have like actually people I know who've actually specialized in that and it's working out for them.
I really wanted to. And actually it's one of, I think I want to learn. I want to go to Don Nini? I don't remember.
But a wine thing?
No. It's a company for alcohol. You learn.
No, what's the name you're talking about? I think... No, I can't think about it like right now. Yeah, Aiko Saizi. Okay, and then you've mentioned probably land and maybe property as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Now those are really also, of course, they're good, passionate ideas and everything. Have you ever heard about things like government bonds, stocks?
Stocks, yeah.
Government bonds?
No, I don't think so.
Crypto?
Yeah, crypto, yeah.
Okay. So I would advise, like, for somebody who's always like on their phone, just learn more about that.
I want to learn. I'm supposed to start my classes again for the Riv.
That?
The Riv classes.
I don't know what that is.
It's a betting. It's like a crypto.
Betting?
Not betting. Typo.
Or is it
it's
Forex?
It's a crypto, yeah, Forex.
Forex and crypto are two different things, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to learn about all that.
Okay.
I want to do it because I'm always
just
on.
Learn. Yeah,
I'm
if you're always like on phone, just learn about those things. Those are very different and new ways of like making money. Learn about that.
You see, the Riv is like the lower class of classes. Then after you've learned the strategies, now you can learn about crypto.
Okay.
I cannot start over there and I don't know anything about.
It's not that hard. You figured out motherhood. Come on.
That was another thing.
These other things. I'll
figure that out.
You will.
Because for me, to be honest, I don't want to be employed. I don't love that.
Okay.
It's exhausting. It's the modern day slavery.
Especially for somebody who's passionate about, like, let's say they would want like family life,
time
for their kid.
If someone came in like, hey mama.
Yeah.
Just settle down.
Just relax.
People would be looking for me.
We focus kids.
I wouldn't be on social media actually. Actually, you've noticed my page is just fun.
Yeah.
My page fun, just fun.
True.
So if I settle down right now, I don't think I'll be more on social media.
Okay. Makes sense. Okay, and then also like another thing maybe. Just with content, I know you haven't thought about like you said it's just fun for you.
No, me and Sav, we were planning on.
Who's Sav?
My
Your
friend.
ex's girl.
No, he wasn't the girl. He was someone who was helping him pay money for bond.
Wait, he was just helping.
Yeah.
They never had a situation.
I think they didn't. He was having it with someone else. He stole 200,000 from. And it's so much complicated.
Okay, she was convinced to pay for him.
Send money. He lied to you, my G.
Or like those ones of like send urgently, I'll refund.
Aki, once I'm out of here, I'll do this and that. Please, kindly. You know me. You know me.
I think I'm confusing her with one of the other ones you said, like, who had a situation.
The others, there are many of them. But Sav was like, I want to come back to Kenya. And I want us to start a podcast. So I really wanted to ask you how much this would cost.
Which ones?
Set up.
My setup is crazy. Don't look at my setup.
And I'm asking for startup because
The camera is 550K. The lens is 250.
Okay.
And then the light's probably 150. And then mixer maybe 75. Mics. Oh, that you don't need. That's just for extra. That's extra.
That's extra.
Mics maybe 65.
Yeah, we were talking about
But, I'm just talking about like, you don't have to use the exact ones like this because they're cheap alternatives that are really, really good.
For a startup.
For a start, which will still give you like super professional. I'm always trying to tell people, don't look at my setup. I know once you enter, you just like,
I want this.
Yeah. But,
I want that.
But I also didn't buy all of them at once. Like I started with like an entry level.
I saw you. I saw you.
So it's been like slow progress
before you even moved here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was there watching. So we were thinking
you can't even say hi in the DM.
I'm just.
How comes I have to be like the one first person to like?
No, me, I'm a chilled person.
What? Even me, I'm a chilled person.
I was
what
like,
are you saying?
I'm watching this. I want to do this too. I want to do.
But why wouldn't you ask?
At the moment, I'm that person who would be looking at something, and after some time, when I feel like comfortable enough, I'll comment. I won't say hi.
You'll be comfortable after 6 years. That's when you'll be. I
won't say hi. I'll comment.
You've never commented.
I don't.
So why?
Because I followed you. I followed you. I didn't think you would follow me back, and I was like, I wish she follows me back.
No, me, I always like, if I see somebody and I'm always like trying to, and that's what I'm saying, like think about like when I started following you and even where you are now. Like I always try and picture like people were just like unique. Okay, let me follow this person. And then like after a year or two, I see somebody growing to something different. And I respect that a lot. So I can always see like kind of drive on someone.
Yeah, so for me, I want to start a podcast and I want to be my own fashion model. So I want to do so much. I have so many things I'm planning out, and I know they will work out because I'll be a brand. I call myself Mumama the brand.
No, just you focus on what you do. And even for podcast, I think podcast setup right now, if you have like, you don't have to go too crazy. But I think 100, 150 there, you can still have a really decent setup.
Yeah, that's what we wanted to work on.
Yeah.
And because I'm always outside and I love having conversations with people.
Do it. Pursue it. Because like, trust me, I think now if you're just consistent in anything that you're doing right now,
it works out.
It definitely will.
Yeah.
There is no way it can fail.
You cannot be consistent for 5 years and then you tell me, let me give up. No, we will push. We will push.
Okay, now another thing maybe. I know we've already hit like maybe the duration I was planning, but I'm also trying to think about like where do you think, or what's the thing that now you think maybe you're pursuing that would make, which airline would you,
Etihad.
but should Etihad? Ethiopia Airlines? Already look Ethiopian though. That's easy.
So yeah, Etihad or I want to work for Dubai.
Yeah, even that's possible.
I want to work.
But now, what about do the tattoos? Is that a concern?
I know that's the biggest concern I have right now about it, and that's what I'm saying. I really don't want to be employed. I want to be me.
No, listen.
So this one will be a problem, and it's something I don't want to get out. I don't want to get it out because it's my daughter. Why wouldn't
you have gotten like somewhere?
No, I didn't want it there. I wanted it here.
And you knew your dream was still
like
an
I knew
air hostess.
Yeah, because I knew it's not my final position. I want to be a boss.
Well, what if that opportunity comes in?
I'll put on makeup. I'm whispering so they don't hear. Put on makeup.
Yeah, because like honestly, I think you qualify.
I do, but I put this away before I wanted it back. But I really want to be my own boss.
Oh, okay.
I really want that one to work out because I feel like I'm tired of working for other people. I want to be an entrepreneur who is going through it. It's a roller coaster. There are the good days and bad days. True. I want to have that.
True.
And I want to have the financial freedom of doing whatever I want. For now, when you're getting paid like your salary, it's like you're waiting for another time to use it. So I don't want all that.
Yeah. And I'm always telling people, like, even for me, because I've been in those shoes, but now it's very different. And
I don't want to be there.
There's nothing I can wish someone like to figure it out slightly early and even know the right things to do with their money.
Yeah.
Because once you know, because it's not really about how much you get paid. That's why I think most people get it wrong.
It's how you spend it and
exactly.
how you plan your things out.
Plan and just where you invest your money. Because once you're wise when investing money, come on, you'll be okay.
Yeah, that's why my dream is not to be employed again.
Okay.
I don't want to hit 30 and I'm still working for someone. I want to be like...
Wait. What are you saying about those people who've already hit 30 and they're still clocking in and out?
That's their choice. For me, I don't want that. I want to just wake up like, it's on a Monday.
Yeah.
Let me go to Tanzania. Just chill there.
Mm-hmm. Let me go. Let me take Brie to TZ to celebrate her birthday. I
want her to go to Maldives every other time. You see? I don't want to be... I just bought her a cake, a few gifts, and I don't want all that. It's basic.
No. Don't say it's basic.
I'm saying for me at the moment, how I'm feeling it, I don't want it to be that way in the coming future. I want her to have a better experience where she knows, even it's my birthday, I'm going to have a blast.
No, listen. And I think even at times people also think, like you see when you see people like just doing like simple birthdays and they're blowing a birthday cake and stuff. Imagine that's enough.
For me, it's enough. It's enough. I'm just saying I want it to be better than that because I've been doing it every year.
No. Listen, is she always happy every time her birthday?
Yeah, she even reminds me, Mom, you remember my birthday, right?
Yeah.
I want this one looking like this, and I want this and this and this.
Yeah.
I don't know if this year it will be like that because the lawyer asked the parents to block my number so I don't talk to her. And he had promised a girl, like he'll make sure this year it's way too hard for me to see my daughter.
Okay, now we also have to finish with that situation, right?
Yeah.
So, why exactly aren't you with your daughter right now?
Because I gave him the daughter so that he can pay the bills too.
No. Hold on, but in most cases, like I've never heard of that. Like most.
Let me say like how it was. Let me say how it was.
Because
so it was mental torture from him and the parents. And my mom is not in the situation where she can always be there. Brian is always calling my mom to manipulate her. So my mom would be like, ni sawa, nini. So after all the back and forth, I was like, hey bro, not like you even take care of the kid. Now that you're saying you'll have her and take care of the bills, at least I'll rest a bit.
So you gave him the kid?
I gave the mother the kid, not him. He cannot take care of the kid.
But why would you give somebody, another woman like your kid?
His mom.
Whose mom? Oh,
Brian's mom. Yeah.
Oh, Brian's mom.
Yeah. She's the one who came to pick the kid because Brian was in Machakos and he didn't have the money to come to my place to pick the kid.
Why don't you keep the kid?
I'm working on it at the moment.
I think because, let's be honest. We've already established he doesn't have the time or he won't give the kid the attention.
Because anytime the kid is in Nairobi, his mother has to be here. And I had a conversation with him before. I was like, hey bro, since I'm always working over the weekend, I can live with the kid.
Yeah.
And when it's on Friday, you can have her. You know what he said was, I'm busy. And I was like, okay, get the nanny.
Yeah.
You can pay the nanny, pay the school fees. I pay my own rent. And then for the half of the year, you do the shopping, since the kid will be living with me. Yeah. Then the other half, I'll do the other shopping. And you'll be going with the kid sometime. He was like, no, unless we're living together. And I was like, that will be an impossibility. And he was like, if you're not going to live together, then it will be hard for you. I told him, kama itakuwa hard for me, I'm mentally giving up. Fighting back and forth because that is traumatizing my kid.
Also, like, here's where my concern is, right? Just as an outsider. And me, it's just observing. Because, after a while, like, if I don't know if you remember, like, kids don't forget things that are happening when they're kids.
Yeah.
Because even for me, I remember like so many things. Like when I was just like, I still remember. Because that's when you're absorbing like all this information.
Yeah.
So you see, at this point, we can say like it's Brian's mom taking care of the kid, not him.
Not him.
And you can only imagine as a kid, as they mature, they might start seeing it as dad doesn't want to be around and mom doesn't want to be around.
And mom doesn't even call me. So, and she doesn't understand I'm blocked.
No. But here's the thing. That's a kid. You can't expect them to understand.
I'm saying at the moment, by the time they're understanding, they'll be like, why?
No. But also here's the thing. Kids are very sensitive. You know, once they're a teenager, their mind is a whole different space.
Yeah.
You see the same way maybe you might be talking to them. And she might probably be tall as you by the time she's 12 or 13.
She might.
That? She might be.
Because right now she's here.
Yeah. If you have like those tall genes, most probably by that age she'll be a nini.
Yeah.
So you can only imagine. You're even angry. You're trying to look at her and then how she's looking at you.
And she's like...
You can't even slap her first of all. But you don't want, especially like a girl. I don't know if you have friends who are just women and maybe their parents were not present.
Would you imagine someone's father? Very badly. Do you imagine Brian's father telling me the day he sees me walking over there to go and look at my daughter, he will have me killed like a dog?
Okay, listen.
How does that make me feel? Like that's the kind of the threats I was getting from all of them. So I got to a point where by the time I was putting this tattoo, I was giving up.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to have this tattoo here.
Yeah.
I was like, sometimes you don't fight a losing battle sometimes. And I'm still a human being and I'm still figuring my life. Yeah. And if I love to keep fighting, I don't need to. Okay. Whatever is on my plate will be mine.
You know, I don't want to say that I can understand like what you're going through. I'm sure it's very hard.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I'm saying. At the moment, it looks like you would want him to have the kid so that he can sort bills as well and feel like maybe what you've also like experienced.
I wanted the kid to be like, see, over the weekend, me, I'm working.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So I was sure over the weekend while I'm working, he can have the kid. Yeah. And then on Sunday evening, since I have the watch in the house, she can be back. Mm-hmm. And then on Sunday, it's not a guarantee. Sometimes I stay at work until late hours.
Yeah.
So I was like, other than the kid living in Meru and we are both living in Nairobi, that's way too far for me. And he was like, no, you have to travel and go and learn about her. And I was like, no, I'm not supposed to travel to go and see my daughter. She's supposed to live with me and then she can travel over for holidays.
I think you should take her back.
I will. I'll use the legal system.
I mean, you just have to, because that's why I'm saying you really need to. I know like whatever is going on between the two of you, that's different.
Yeah.
But just make sure you're there for your daughter so that she does not get to that age where she thinks that
no one wants to be with me.
Yeah, because and remember what the worst part will be, because of also like remember what I said, like what you've put out online is still gonna be there. So there's nothing that probably even her friends can send her the videos.
And I would love her to see them.
No, don't say that. Listen.
I would really love her to see them because it's too much.
No, I understand, but also understand at the end of the day, no kid is if a kid can be avoided from being in that situation, it's good to do it, because
so that's why I want to go the legal way right now, because I want the agreement. I want us to sign the agreement.
What will the agreement say?
I just want the kid to live in Nairobi. You do.
But with who?
She can live with me. I don't have a problem with that.
So wait, right now you can't go and get your kid?
No, I was told I'll get killed like a dog.
No, listen, that's just somebody saying that's crazy, because you can't even just give someone a...
He said that in front of my kid, actually.
I'm saying...
He said it in front of my kid, and my kid was crying.
Yeah, but here's the thing, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right now, if you say somebody has your kid, like that's...
I don't want to go alone. I don't want to go alone. I want to go the legal way.
No, with the cops. If you report right now, somebody has refused
that's why I want to go.
Kid.
I want to go and report and tell them. I don't have a problem with them having the kid. I just want my kid to live a normal life in Nairobi. there are so many things she's missing out at the moment. Things I really want her to have.
But that's what I'm saying. It's Nairobi. She's staying with
Me or the dad. I don't have a problem.
No. Listen. No. Okay, listen. Let me just put it in this way. We've already established he can't take care of her.
Yeah.
Or even if he wants to, he doesn't show the effort.
Yeah.
We've established that you can, by all means necessary, take care of Brie, right?
Yeah.
Then just take it.
I'll
Take
go
a
with
kid and
I'll
just
go with the cops. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying. I'm going the legal way this time round.
yeah, just go get your kid, take care of your kid.
Because I know she's missing out so much. And
she's missing out on so much. But that's not the only issue. The only issue is she will feel like
I'm avoiding her.
both parents don't want to take care. Because, like, trust me, like, even you have probably crazy relatives who are also like, huyu alikataliwa na baba yake na mama yake. That's why she's
See,
here.
there's a time I told her I'm going back to my house and I cannot be with her. She cried. And I explained to her, like, it
Yeah.
has to be like that at the moment.
But she
Kindly bear
wanted
with me.
to come with you.
She wanted to be with me and I was supposed
Yeah.
to go to work. And I could not live with her because there was no one in my house and my best friend was not even around.
You said now she's slightly taller, like
Yeah,
five is.
She's going 6. Yeah, she's here. Right?
Oh, is she in school right now?
Yeah, maybe she's back. I don't know.
Listen.
I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she's
why are you
back.
stressing me and I'm not even a parent, by the way? I'm so stressed to become like you.
I'm always like 100 times a day. So you saw even the other screenshot of a lady who had sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like sometime last year.
Yeah.
When my daughter was now
that
going.
was last year.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that Shile was like, she noticed my daughter was not sharp at the moment because she hadn't gone back to school.
We can't do that to a kid, especially like right now.
No, you see me, not like I'm talking lies. It's
Yeah,
not a lie.
yeah.
I have all the evidence. Like everyone was there, everyone is watching. And when you confront them, they say I'm bad.
Do you think you're a good mother?
I am a good mother. I don't think so. I am a good mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're a good mother, you know the right thing to do, right?
I do.
Okay.
And it's on the plate.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Brie, you'll thank me one day because you'll also see the video. You'll see me vouching for you here. Eh? But I think it's just something that's so special because and another thing also, like I know so many, I know it's not easy now for relationships to work out, but I also know like a lot of single moms who are still figuring it out. But somebody has to take care of the kid. Because like for me, I'm always saying like, let's say got someone pregnant and that person is just crazy. We're not getting along. It's fights. It's nini. The one thing like for sure, it's like my kid won't miss food and they know they're welcome anytime they want, like nini. Probably first of all, like the mother would just like, that would be a losing battle. Because they'll just be seeing me with my kid on vacation daily. Because if there's one thing I have is time. So
You now have time.
It's like, mom, you finished school. Let's go to Coast Saizi Basi. Let's go. And I know we're posting our selfies, nini. But I would want somebody to, and even that's why I'm saying like, you see why I was talking about like the birthday thing.
Uh-huh.
I was saying like, you see those things that you think are small. There are some people who don't even get them.
Yeah, I know.
And your kid eating dinner with you every single day is better than you having a 200,000 birthday party once a year.
That's the father. He has never done shit.
No, hold on.
And then he explains to someone that you
Yeah.
see, this is my birthday cake I was with.
Uh-huh.
I came out with it from the bar. I thought I should take it to her. And I'm like, are you dumb?
Hey, he brought like leftover cake for the kid.
The kid's birthday is on June, bro. Your birthday is on August. How is that? How are you taking the cake home?
So it was leftover cake from his
Actually,
birthday.
and it was in the club.
So guys have like nini.
Now you're
Maybe
like,
pia the DJ alikuja
and
with his
then
hands.
I'm like wondering. So you are like, nimebakishia mtoto birthday cake yangu. Oh, that's thoughtful.
You know the kid is eating the same cake with the shisha guy.
And I'm like, that's
I
thoughtful.
know, no disrespect to
And then
shisha
I'm
people. I'm just saying.
like, that's thoughtful. Where were you on her birthday?
But that's what I'm saying. And I know, like, even being a young parent is not easy.
It's not.
It's not easy, and but also I think we just have to be like rational at some point, because everything, of course, between you and your first love. Of course, that's listen. Of course, that's
no,
not.
You didn't have to say it that way, bro.
But it was
No, you didn't.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just trying to say that as much as you've already established between the two of you, it's always friction. It's just not.
It
working
can never
out.
work.
It can never work.
Yeah.
So and trust me, like, maybe if you can ask those parents who maybe have gone like even through counseling, or maybe because now it's gotten even to some point where kids are getting like therapy.
Yeah.
You'll understand, like, they tell you like the most sensitive age for kids, because I think once a kid is 13, trust me, I mean, those memories that are like just before they get to 13 are the most important, because when they get to 13, that's when, like, now a kid is like establishing friendships, best friend, BF to girl groups and nini. So they don't even want to chill around mom, you know that?
Yeah, they want to have those secret times,
exactly. Like,
and I don't want her to get to
alone.
like 8 years without having her under my roof, because
Imagine.
I want her to understand being with a friend, being with other girls, it's not a simple task.
Yeah.
There are some times in school where you get despised and you're stressed out. I want her to have some time to talk to me. I don't want her to grow and be like, I can't talk to mom. I'm not used to talking to her.
Wait, did you go to boarding or day school?
Boarding.
I've
been raised in boarding school until I finished school. So I don't want her to grow like that.
No.
I used to meet my mom on the holidays, not on the visiting days.
But that's different, because why I'm asking is because think about it, like, education for your kid, first of all, it's priority.
Yeah.
That's priority. Like right now, the situation is you can't have her like off as often as you want. You can't see her as often as you want.
Yeah.
Right? But one thing I know about like boarding school, and even I'm always telling people, like, there's some things I think I like that I've experienced so many different things in life. And now as an adult, I understand. So, because even when people say about boarding school, at what age did you go to boarding school?
I went in class 4.
Class 3, I was in boarding school.
Class 4.
No, I'm
I
saying.
was so young.
No, I'm saying in class 3, I was in boarding school. So I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, until I finished.
Yeah. But now that's the thing is you also have to understand, like, if you want your kid to learn, you'd rather maybe hustle for a good school. Make sure they have food, roofing over their head, and a balanced, like, because when you're in school, as much as maybe other things are going on, you're focusing on being a student, relationships, friendships, and you get to see your kid probably, and even, I don't know how it works nowadays, like maybe visiting day and stuff. I don't know if it's twice or once.
It's called clinic day, and then there's a midterm, and then there is...
So probably you can see them 3 or 4 times probably.
Yeah.
Right? And even, it's Kenya. Like, even if like maybe you're not allowed to, on a weekend you pop up kidogo, it's like, hey.
Literally, when I go back home,
yeah,
I go to school and ask the teacher and tell her, hi, I'm living with her for the afternoon. She will be here tomorrow. Like, I ask out because I know I want to spend time with her. And I think it will be important for me because if I choose not to show up, I know I cannot. I'm that person who I can let you be as much as you want. And this is my daughter. I cannot let her be. Because she's a lady. She's a lady.
Yeah.
So she won't kind of understand what's going on. So I love to show up time to time, talk to her, ask her what she wants, what she thinks she wants later on. Like before the parents blocked my number, she had told me, hey mom, holiday nakuja kwako, uninunulie tablet, nataka tablet. And I told her, that's okay. And it was on the plan. So when they blocked me, I was like, Africans sometimes.
Yeah. But
I was like, if she comes, if she wants to talk to me and calls me, I'm always waiting for the call.
No, you can't say. She's a kid. You can't.
No,
say.
she calls me.
Yeah, I know, but that's too much responsibility to put on a kid. I know she's your kid, but I'm saying like from an outsider.
Do you know going to Meru how long it takes?
How long? Like
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah. So imagine I'll have to spend like 8 hours back and forth to see my daughter, the person, and she could have been living here with me or with us. Like have. I know I was telling him since he has a problem with the kid being in my house and him paying for the.
No, listen. But even legally, like that's just not something you can't take a kid from. You can't. That's why we're always told, even like during divorce cases, it's always a losing battle for a guy because it really always the state will always protect the mother with the kid. You know that, right?
Do you know what he told me? You work in a club.
So
they'll do a drug test on you and they'll find drugs and you won't have the kid.
Listen,
and I was like, that's okay. I work in a club. At first you said I work where? I work in a club. I cannot be working in a club and I'm just seated there.
Hold on, Kwani, what kind of drugs are you taking?
I don't know what kind of drugs I'm taking because they love to do a drug test.
What is he talking about by the and that's what I'm saying. Those are things just to scare you. But,
and then he knows I don't get scared. So I told him I'd rather go to the court with you this time round. I don't want us doing the back and forth anymore.
Have you ever seen like those mothers even in town, like who look like they don't even have food to eat? You can't take their kid. Even as a dad, you can't take. Even if you say you're making sujun, no, the kid always belongs to the mother.
And then for me giving up them the kid, I didn't have the notion of I hate you guys. Yeah. I just want you to have the access to the kid because you said once she's on your hands, you'll pay the bills. All right? So when the kid went over, now it became a battle. Mara, Kate, you became a deadbeat. Mara, I asked them, while she was living with me for 5.5 years, you guys are not providing or anything, right? Now she's with you want me to do the 50-50. Why? Kindly make me understand why I should do 50-50. And while she was with me, it was not a 50-50. And they were like, you're very rude. We'll make sure you... It was so much drama. And I was like, I'm not rude to you guys. I'm just asking. I know you'll support your blood because I'm not. But you're supposed to reason sometimes. And then they end with that argument with, mtoto ni wa mama.
No, but see, that's why I'm even telling you, like even according to the law, it always will like just take the mother's side.
No, I'm going the legal way this time around. I want us to settle that legal way so that there will be a ground. If you have to do something about her and it's something that is not on the agreement, we'll go back.
Because you've said she's 6, so I think 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You have less than 6 or 7 years.
It won't take that long. I have this year.
No. I'm just saying for like, to create like really good memories with her. Because like we've said, teenagehood, you also want her to be a teenager.
And I want her to have a good experience. Asikuja na ile depression ya wasichana. Unajua?
Which one?
Hey, people get trolled in school. Oh, Mara, you look like this. Oh, Mara, you're this. Mara, you're... Hey.
No, but that's why, I don't know if like how your school was, but you'll notice one thing about like in school, especially boarding schools.
There was bullying.
Bullying is there, but your kid will be okay. Like, as long as you toughen.
She's a kind of bully. She's a kind of bully, actually.
Like you just toughen her up, kidogo, she'll just be okay. But in school, it kind of like, boarding especially, it neutralizes everyone. And like you're all equal.
And you meet everyone.
You meet everyone, but you understand how to just like, you look at everyone the same.
Yeah.
Because in school, even if you have like a big mansion in your nini, you don't have it in school.
You're here
you have
with
a big car nini.
You're here with you're the drinking same, porridge with me.
The same food, everything. So it puts everyone like on the same level.
Yeah.
So like for a student, it's easier for them to like just focus. But I'm just saying, like, if there are all these other battles at home, and then she still has to see, like, all these other things. Okay, this kid has this, and then there's social media, all these other things.
And then I don't have it.
Yeah. And then now that is, like, really putting a kid in a, like, a very stressful, like, situation. But school, that's why I say, like, as much as you don't want it to be boarding, it can be temporary as you fix like your shit, But now she's in your possession. You can go visit her anytime you want. You're like, yo, mom, if you need anything, call me. If there's an emergency, call me.
I don't want to cut out anybody on her life. I want her to grow with the family. So she will be in school, they can access her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But as long as you're the legal guardian,
Yeah, that is why I'm going to the court. I want that.
They can still go and visit. There's
can-
visiting day.
There's
and
the
everything.
agreement.
There's
There will be the agreement whereby everyone will know this is how it is.
Yeah.
Whether Kate, you've been told you'll have her for 2 days and we'll have that agreement.
Yeah.
I just want it to be legal this time around, because when I try to do it the polite way, I'm always the bad person.
Yeah. Just go through the legal process.
I'll do it. I have all the time.
Yeah. Because I think that's the best thing now is like focusing on what's best for her.
For
Yeah,
me, I've
See, you lived with both parents.
Yeah.
Did they love and care for you?
Until the last day he took his breath, yeah. My mom still loves me, and actually I told her.
And even regardless of.
Do you know I told her the story of whatever Brian had said? She was mad.
Calling her a beggar.
And the fact that she was like, ain't he the same person who is calling me? And I was like, no, mom, you're the one calling him to beg for money and money for food. My mom was so pissed off. And then after he knew I'm mad, he went ahead and blocked me everywhere. So that there's no way I'll have access to him about anything. And I won't have to ask him. You see all the texts he had sent the last day? He deleted all of them. I almost texted him. You could have deleted the whole app, my G.
Wait, when was the last time you guys were like just in the same room? In the same room. Not bedroom, like just...
in club while I'm hosting. We meet there.
Wait, on a regular?
No, on a random day. And after...
When was the last time?
I
like
was
a month,
in Habanos
2 weeks?
Last year.
Or last year?
Yeah, in Habanos. And then he texted a lady that had texted me. You see Kate? I saw Kate. She was trying to look for me here. She wanted to be seen with me. Bro, I'm seated in the VIP or seated in the regular. How do I want to sit with you there? Sometimes I was wondering, and then the lady is asking him, why are you saying all this? Because for everything you're saying, it sounds like you're the one doing them. Have you ever looked at the texting of someone and you're like, I add up?
Yeah.
So akiulizwa hivyo
I also want to ask you something. Isn't it strange? Because I also have like exes and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. I do too.
But listen, isn't it strange how and that's why I'm always telling people even about like friendships and relationships. Isn't it strange how one day you can be so cool with a person, you're talking about good things, experiencing maybe love at its nini. And then the next minute, like me, because there's some exes, we can't even be in the same vicinity.
You see, for me and him, I once told him, heshima ni bure. You protect what you know about me, I'll protect whatever I know about you.
True.
But if you walk out there parading things that are lies, I'm a human being.
A woman, for that matter.
Yeah. And you're always saying I'm petty. And I'm asking him, bro, if I'm petty, I would have said your story a long time ago. I don't.
Yeah.
But he was like, no, it's a kipindi. Don't listen to them. And I'm like, I'll listen because they've listened and they've judged me. And then for all the women who've been with him, they've been told not to talk to me. If Kate ever reaches out, don't talk to her. She's a very bad person.
Have you ever reached out to anyone else?
No one. Oh, everyone has reached out to me, including the other baby mama.
Hey, man.
And mpaka I sit, I'm like, kwani, how bad am I to you guys that you reach out and then you become my friends?
Yeah. Okay, that's just...
that's
what I'm saying.
I even chilled out with some of them. Like, we go out, we sit and talk, and they're like, wow, I was really stupid.
You shouldn't be doing that, right?
Why?
Hey, listen. Don't
judge.
No, I'm just saying how girls move around at times. And what I've realized even about girls is even if they hate each other, they'll hang around.
No, for them meeting with me, they meet me with the evidence. They be like, there are things I cannot even talk to you about. So hi, can I talk to you about this? And then they will come you see?
Yeah,
you see?
This and this.
You see. After that, we'll be done. She'll be like, I wanted to get it out. And I wanted you to know about it. And I'll be like, okay, all right.
But I do hope you find peace, though.
I found peace, my G.
No, you're not there with peace. I can hear it in your voice.
The only peace I want is my daughter.
Yeah, But that's why I've said I do hope that you find peace, because
if I find that, I guess I'll
because
be
you see
having
the way you've said, like you've described, like, if I got this and then I can just be like chilled and relaxed. Now that's the peace I'm talking about.
I guess the peace I think I need right now is me having my daughter and not having the back and forth with anyone.
Yeah, that's true.
It will be so peaceful for me.
I think we all, any decent human being would want that, honestly.
And then you get I don't get why she will be acting like that. Bro, you're always yelling at me. I'm working at night. Why don't you give me like a space, a safe space of, Kate, I know you're working hard and we have our situations.
Yeah.
Why do I have to deal it with you and your family? And you don't have to deal with it from my family.
Like when you're a girlfriend, what kind of girlfriend are you? Are you caring? Are you cooking in the house? Are you doing like, because I know you're paying bills, of course. That's already a plus 10. But
okay,
what other
when
things?
I'm home,
like as a girlfriend, what are you doing?
When I'm home, I cook. When I'm home, I cook.
Mm-hmm.
For laundry, I don't have a washing machine, so I pay someone to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think it's my thing at the moment. So me, I'm home. When
and
I'm home with you, we are home.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Everything.
Are you a nice, peaceful girlfriend to be around?
I'll be sleeping.
Because maybe you're
I'll
here.
be sleeping the whole day, my G. You'll be asking me, are you dead, my G? Wake up.
Because maybe in the house you're drama. It's like you can't even breathe. It's just like, where?
No, I can be chilling with you right here, and I'm playing a game on the phone, and ask you, babe, are you okay? Babe, are you okay? Do you need something? And maybe if I'm stepping out, I'll be like, hey, babe, I'm going here and here and here. I might be back at around this time, and maybe I might be late a bit, but I'll let you know where I'm at.
We'll communicate.
Yeah.
So you're not a crazy person indoors. Because at times I fear women.
I'm not crazy.
People look so innocent by the way.
You see my best friend.
And then we see a CCTV footage of you jumping from one wall to another one, like just trying to.
I was chilling with my best friend at her house.
Uh-huh.
She was used to me being that party girl. We are just chilling, and I just switched off the music politely. I didn't even talk. And then I just slept on the couch. I didn't sleep. I was just there with the phone. And then after like 30 minutes, she's like, wait, wewe ndio umezima music? Kwani who are you again, my G? She used to live, I live on the 3rd floor. She was living on the 2nd floor.
Yeah.
She moved.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, why are you always in the house? I don't think you were there. I thought you were outside. Like, I'm that person who will be home. As much as, if I'm not working, I don't want to meet anyone.
Okay.
It's peaceful being at home. You have food, you have Wi-Fi, you can do your movies. If I'm a friend, like a close friend, I have friends that I talk to on video calls. I'll talk to you that way, and I'll meet up with you if it's fun being around you. But you naona huku naenda huko, and if we are seated together as a couple and I wanna argue with you, I'll be like, yo, unani disappoint walai. Siski kuargue. If we argue, inaweza fika mahali tutakoseana heshima. Na unajua tukoseana heshima tukiwa tumekasirika, pia tena kusema pole itakuwa kazi. So I'll be like, don't do it, man. Si tusikosane.
Okay.
As in, tuongee tuishe.
Another thing, as we finalize, because I'm saying, we've pushed like, you see that you can talk.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so now another thing I would ask, like, because I know you're going through all this, Nini, and like I've said, it's just like, mentally it's a lot to handle for one, because there's a kid involved, a partner maybe that you're not getting along with, and there's always like just back and forth, family, everything else that you're trying to balance. But how are you taking care of yourself, like just mentally, so that you don't lose it? Because at some point, like even in the videos, you can see like you're very angry, and even at times you're saying things that I'm like, hey, like the way you're saying, like, hey, unajua, if at that time venye nilikuwa nimekasirika, I would have beaten her badly.
So I chose not to.
You chose not to, but it's showing like, you've been pushed to a point where, like, because even when you're saying it, it's because you're upset. Yeah,
I'm on the wall. I cannot even move.
But
it's someone you love, so I don't want to do it to her. Yeah. I've watched so many documentaries of where parents have beaten their kids, and I don't want to be in that category. Yeah. I've watched them. Yeah. So I was feeling like, I called them, they can attest to that, and I told them, if I do it, I'll have done it wrongly. And I won't even have the energy to ever say sorry.
Yeah.
So for me, how I deal with all that right now is I chill with my friends. Maybe I'm home reading books. Maybe I'm watching a series. Let me say I'm always home.
Okay.
I'm always home.
You think you need therapy?
I was talking to a therapist who is my friend. She used to call me every day. And she was like, I guess you need to be with your kid again. Because it's kind of, you're not thinking straight at the moment. And I was like, yeah, I know. But I don't want to do it the way I used to do it. Like I would come home and tell you guys I want this and that and we are leaving. No, I don't want to do that. I want to have a legal way do it. And I have someone who will always be on the lookout of that. You understand?
Yeah.
So that it doesn't have to, I don't want to be involved with anyone anymore. I just want to, it's my kid, I'm working. If there's something I'm feeling I'm doing wrong, I can ask someone else from that kind of, on the agreement, I'll be like, hey, I'm feeling about this way. Is it okay to do this?
Yeah.
So I want it to be that way. At the moment, I don't want to do it alone. I've done it alone for a very long time and it's exhausting.
Okay.
You cannot be your own advisor and shit. Utaboeka.
Not true. True. I get you. But that's what I'm saying, like, parenting clearly. It's not
a walk in the park.
It's not. And I've seen like even people, some of my friends who have like situations that are smooth and others are not smooth. But and I'm always asking them like, I say, how are you handling this? Paka it scares me by the way.
It's scary. That's why I told you.
Scary.
At the moment when someone asks me about kids, I'm like,
Yes, I was told mtoto ni baraka.
It's a liability. A very big one. Ati mtoto anakuja na sahani, bwana anakuja na sahani, haina chakula. Ndio unachagua ifa atakula pilau, biriani ama githeri ama amechemshiwa tu mahindi. Ndio unachagua whatever you have to put on the plate. True. So a kid is a blessing, yes, but it's a liability, a very big one. And when you choose to have a kid, just know your personal life decisions are based on the person.
Yeah.
Because right now, if I was like, I'm giving up. You see, when I tried to move out of the country, maybe you see where you're like, I'm tired. Wacha nitoke. Yeah. I can't right now. Because there are things I've not even finalized about it. Yeah. But so I have the freedom of living my own life. Haiko. Ndio maana unasikia kuna watu walikuwa like, me, I don't want kids. Nataka freedom.
So you'd have been in a different country even by
living now. Another life. Because I know I wouldn't be having another kid at the moment. Yeah. So ukifikiria kuwa na mtoto kindly, wejua tu freedom yako inaisha usiku unapata mimba.
That same day, it's done.
Hiyo ndo time freedom yako inaisha. You'll be there like, wow, I'm supposed to go buy myself some shoes.
Yeah.
But sandals za mtoto haziko. Acha nimbaye sandals. Nitabai zangu next month.
And I hear like shoe size changes like after every few months, like 6 months another shoe size.
And the shoe is new. And you can't return it. You either sell it and see ati itanunuliwa, una guarantee. So maybe you'll find someone to give it to. So you're like,
yeah. Tricky.
And then you see for some people, they think parenting is paying a certain bill. That's not parenting.
Yeah.
For parenting for me was, my kid is sick at night, I'm there. I'm paying some other things I don't know about, as in being there mentally, physically, and financially. That's parenting. But you saying ati nililipa hii, that's parenting. No.
Yeah.
Hiyo ni kulipa bill, sio parenting. You understand?
Yeah.
So me, I don't want to be in that situation whereby I'm just buying things. No.
Gotcha.
I want to be there with my kid and we are human beings. Tutakosania kitu kidogo.
True.
So I want to be there in that kind of parenting, and I can do it when she's not around, and it will be another piece of work, big one.
But do you think she'll grow up with that ideal family that you want, like
she will.
Father and
if
mother?
She comes back, she will.
Okay.
No, like I'm not.
So you'll bring a nigga around or what?
It doesn't have to be a nigga around or something.
Okay, or
because
if you're into girls as well,
day,
you can bring a girl as well.
It's not a problem. I'm saying, It doesn't mean I won't get married at some point.
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
want to
talking
get
about.
married. So
but time peer, time peer is like I've said.
It's running out.
Yeah.
But just know she will have a good family.
I think even like the good person to ask this, it's like, because girls are always saying like, you have time. But like for you,
yeah, no, I don't.
That's why I think like now when somebody steps into like shoes like yours, time is everything.
Aiko.
Time is everything.
Aiko. So I'm telling you, when she comes back, she will have a perfect family. That's one thing I know. Because
perfect being you are there for her when she needs you.
And
you'll
whoever
give her an extra sibling.
Yeah, and whoever I will be with.
Yeah.
It's someone I know loves.
Will he be around or might it be long distance?
No, he will be around because it has to be like that. It was a decision that it's made. Once we are settling down, I don't have to be back and forth because I cannot be pregnant alone, maybe in Kenya. Or maybe I was pregnant with you there outside. Yeah. Now I want to come back. No, it's a family thing. Now we live there.
Yeah.
So if I'm married to someone else and we outside, she will still have time to come back and say hi to the family. As in, there's nothing, hakuna kitu itakuwa mimi na ati juu tu nimeolewa maybe outside, mtoto wangu hatairudi Kenya. No, she will come back.
Yeah.
Because I still have family too in Kenya, so I'll have to come and see them. So she'll have all the access she wants.
Do you have any siblings?
My step-sisters and brothers, I do.
Oh, step-sisters and brothers, because from your side, it's just you? Wait, those are the ones you don't talk to?
Yeah, I guess I talk to two who talk to me.
Oh, okay.
My younger step-sister and my younger step-brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I talk to them.
So when you're going through such things, do they reach out to you like, hey, social media I've seen? They're very young.
They're younger than me. The people who check out on me are the people who've watched me pregnant the whole time until now. Because I have people who've known me for more than 12 years now. Hey. So they're always checking out on me. You know that even if you check the comment section, some of the ladies actually, they know him. So they know that I'm not telling a lie. That is why he's telling me to shut up, because he doesn't want the world to know what is going on. He wants the world to know he's a good person and I'm always the bad person. So I wanted the world to know it's a two-way traffic.
But now that you've put this already like out there,
I'm done. That was the last straw for this.
Or like that's why you're just like, okay, let me just put it out there so that this is...
I'm done. So if whatever you hear about me, you can counter check with my page. So don't ask me. Don't talk to me about his business because I'm not in his business. I could walk past him right here because hatuko sisi marafiki.
Don't let goosebumps za first love.
Sina. Zilizishakuwa cockroaches. It's yaiko.
Even me have some exes I hate, by the way, with all my life. I'm like, what was that?
What was that?
You're like, what is this now?
As in, okay, niko na wale ex mi uongea na wao because tuliachana on a good tone. Kuna respect. There's nothing I've experienced. But bona hakuna ile kila siku nasikia Kate.
Me, I don't talk to exes though.
Me, I don't talk to them unless tupatane huko sherehe because I'm always outside. I might meet
so
you there. So hey, mambo. Hey, Kate,
but
where
it's
are you?
Respectful. Nini.
Sasa Kate, uko wapi?
Yeah.
I was here. I thought you were here too. I was like, no, I'm here. Hawa wako like, oh, tunaweza pita hivyo. Okay.
Oh, see at home now. It's like, hey, what are you doing right now?
What
are you
doing
watching?
Nothing. I'm doing nothing.
What are you wearing?
Nilipita your stage. Literally hata a new talking stage. Ukiniuliza your stage nilipita my G.
So like even dating now for you, I'm sure like when somebody approaches you now you assess. So the things that you are assessing, the way like now other young girls would look at and zina
me, I listen to however you talk. I'll listen how you move. I'll listen to your words and actions. So if you're talking too much for me, I'll stop talking to you.
If he's talking too much?
You cannot be talking too much without the action.
Oh, like there's no action. Like
you're
things
just
maybe
talking
somebody's
too much.
promises.
Oh, we will, we were, we shall. You just shall yourself.
Yeah, we'll do this. You give me time.
What time do you have? And then you find out someone is in your inbox, you're so pretty for me. I want to make you my wife. Nini. You don't even know my full name, but you think I can be the best mother to your kids. Who said I want to be a mother again to your kids? As in, men don't understand sometimes that for people with kids, it's a threat. Because I want to know you. I want to know someone better. Because having a kid with someone is ni kama kufungwa.
Yeah.
You can't go anywhere. So mimi najua tu kuna kitu. One mistake I won't make again in this life is having another kid with
the wrong person, maybe.
Like, I cannot have another kid with the wrong person. I don't have to do the back and forth again.
But so, they always say, like, once you're a single mom, even the next kid might be single. Statistics say that. What if he promises you everything and then he bounces?
Hakuna promise. Zote tuta fulfill.
No, you can fulfill. What if he goes away? What happens?
You go and die.
Okay, now
I don't think we are there.
No, I think we have to save the conversation for part 2 because, by the way, we might not finish with it.
We'll talk. Actually, you can promise me anything, but when you start talking about pregnancy, I get paranoid.
Yeah, because now you've already experienced something.
So I know unaweza enda.
Yeah.
So I don't have the guarantee. Ati we are dating for better days. Did you just get pregnant for me? No, I won't, my love. I won't.
But how would a guy convince you right now to be in a relationship with them and have a kid for them?
Be a man.
How?
A man leads. A man knows. As a man, you know what to do. As a real man, a grown-up man.
Yeah.
Everyone is a man, but I'll choose the retriever man. Yeah. Because the man who will be like, hey, I don't want to lose this. Can we fix it?
Because
I want to listen to you more.
Okay.
Can you make me understand why you were mad last time we were talking? I remember we had an argument. Can we talk about it? Someone who is making me feel safe, other than having to, you have to do this, you have to do that. Someone had hit on me really good, and I almost fell in love.
Oh, really?
I didn't, not pregnant. I almost fell in love.
Yeah, but
And then he started like, we are doing things 50-50. I don't mind doing it, but you don't.
Okay with 50-50?
Not like that. Not like that.
He suggested or you?
He said it.
He said we'll do
like
things
for me,
50-50.
let's say this.
Yeah.
You're my boyfriend. We're living together. Yeah. There are things I'll do without being asked.
You won't pay for everything if you're with me.
No, listen, I'm just
saying. You say the example. You won't pay for anything.
No, not paying. Like the things I'll be like, hey, babe, I'm going to buy something.
Yeah.
No, like it's not a 50-50.
You
it's something I want to do.
But not
but it's
for
something
us.
I want to do. Okay, but he was
for expense.
Yeah.
Okay, something that you just want, that it's not straining you.
No. I just want to do it.
Okay.
But now the guy was like, we do 50-50. You're going to work. I'm like,
He said that.
I want a submissive woman. I was like, I'm not. I left that for the independent people.
He suggested that, because you're working, so we
can do 50-50, and I want you to be submissive. I want you to listen to me. And I was like, you caught me on the first half, but now, no.
Yeah, that's tricky.
No.
And
I wanna. For me, I don't say at 50-50 in mbaya. What I'm saying is,
bad.
It's really.
It's bad. Let's
just be honest. No.
Because most people say that because it sounds good, but let's be honest.
It's bad.
Most women would be more comfortable if the guys, if you don't have to think about hey, Aki, we are almost out of tokens. Hey, internet is nini.
Rent.
What's hata kwa rent? We're talking about small things. Because if tokens naisha and you're worried, what will this nigga take care of mkikuwa na serious emergency? What about a serious emergency?
So you see. So I was like, I want to be with a man where we are just chilling.
Yeah.
I wanna do something out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like I'm secured. Like I don't have to do anything that much. But I have to.
But you can do your own things.
I can do anything I want.
Yeah.
Naweza kwambia, hey babe, See, I just pay for the Wi-Fi this time around. I feel like I can do it, and I wanna. Since I'm going to buy something for myself, I'm gonna buy some groceries.
Yeah.
You see, I wanna do that, but I don't want it known ati wewe unaleta nini kwa meza. Mimi nakuja ukaa.
How comes you haven't done shopping? Me paid last time.
Mimi nakuja kukaa kwa kitchen. Mimi nakuja kukaa. Me don't. If you wanna hit on me, just know I'm a baby girl. I don't provide.
But now, what if people say this? Because the other guys, I'm trying to think of the logic. They'll say, how comes you're asking for all these other new demands, but the guy you had a baby for, you took care of bills for him?
And I took care of the bills of the kid. Point of correction.
But food CPM probably did. You also...
The other women did take care of me. I didn't.
Take care of him?
Yeah, me I didn't.
Oh, you so wait. When he comes home and he hasn't sent money for food, or he's eating the same food.
Sini mtoto nilikuwa napikia at first. So amepata food imebakia
so nakula chakula mtoto.
Hatapata food yenye ilikuwa imepikwa hapo takula. Me I didn't take care of him. I guess you saw the last screenshot of a lady was taking care of him.
Yeah.
And I remember that time he called me and he was like, ndio nimetoka kupeleka mtoto out, and I was like, where? And then he was like, the kid is so expensive, man. I'm like,
no, you didn't know that?
I asked him that actually. You didn't know? Ati ulimweka maisha ya juu. I'm like, hakukuwa na maisha ya juu, ni maisha tu basic. Anajua tu anahitaji hii, anapenda hii, na anataka hii, na mama anaweza mchukulia, na wewe si pia unamuonyesha anaweza. You give it to her. Okay,
but wait, let me ask also something else. Just from your personal experience, is a kid that expensive, or it's parents who want way much more for their kids, and then that puts pressure on them?
For me, I wouldn't say it has a pressure on me, because I've been living the same way. As in, because I can afford it, she can have it. And if I can't afford, she can't. So she knows.
Has she ever asked you for something that you can't afford?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Because I'm saying, I think...
Sometimes parents, as in, unaona ile pressure social media.
Yeah.
You see, I don't have that.
You have. You just said there's something that when you talked about, like, there's the way I wanted the birthday to be nini.
No, I'm saying in my mind, the way I want it to be after a while. I don't want to be doing the cake and
No. Listen, but that's what you want.
That's what I want, not what she wants. Because I want, as she grows up, she will find it there.
No. Hold on.
Me social media pressure.
No. But Skia, you see, that's where... Ask her what she wants.
She tells me.
And that's why I asked you, has she asked you for something? Because I know like how kids like...
She walks with me in the malls.
Yeah.
She used to go on ile tu normal day tunatembea tu.
Yeah.
So she would be like this, Mom unajua hii. I wouldn't, hata sitamwambia hapana or something. So I'll be noting in my head, Mom unajua hii. Aki Mom unajua, by the way, Mom unajua, she's talkative actually, very, more than me. So Mom unajua, and then she does like this. She's used to... Mom unajua, Aki, and then Mom mimi unajua nataka Elsa. Nataka kuwa kama Elsa. So when she tells me
things Elsa?
Like, the cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
So when I'm listening to her, I'm like, okay.
Paying attention.
All right. Yeah. So by the time anataka kitu, kwa hizo vitu zote amesema, atapata vitu kama 2 zenye amerudia for long. You know, kids can say things, nataka hii, alisahau. So my kid keeps saying something like a couple times, hii anataka, hii itakuwa.
Because once they're 13, what they'll be asking for
itakuwa way much bigger than what I'm offering at the moment. Utakuwa unasikia, Mommy, I want the latest iPhone. My G, calm down.
That's what I'm saying. Like right now, you see the things that kids just enjoy as kids. So do them. Because, like I said, most people don't think about like the future. You strain yourself now with things that even maybe the kid doesn't even want.
Yeah.
And you're forgetting anaenda kufika 13, 14.
Actually, anaenda high school.
Where now they're competing with other kids who have like a lot more, or even if it's not more, they're faking a life.
Ati mom, do you know alikujiwa na Range Rover?
Yeah.
Mom, mimi nataka unikuji.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, by the time that time gets to there, mi sitaki kukua nimeandikwa ati niko na pressure.
Yeah.
Nataka ikuwe it's just me. Her life is nice. She doesn't have to think about
Yeah.
Sasa nikimaliza shule lazima niandikwe. No, I want her to know that she can finish the high school and go to school and I can help her to set up something for herself.
Yeah.
I don't want her suffering. I've been in that shoe for a very long time. Na ilikuwa kujitakia sometime. Na staki ya kuwapo. Staki ajitakie anything.
Do you think you're smarter than other regular girls your age?
Anyone can be a fool to anyone.
No, that's not what I've asked. You answer the question.
I just said
we stop going round in circles, Evie.
I just said someone can be a fool to anyone.
No, because at times you can tell, like, hey, you're around like some of your age mates and they're like, what they're talking about and think, but they're like, I don't know, because you've
there are
experienced.
there are people I don't hang out with because whatever they talk about is
yeah. So
because you cannot be chilling the whole time. Nyinyi mnaongelelea branch, mara nguo, nataka wig. Mimi nitakwambia nataka kuhamia 3 bedroom na hata sina mtu naishi na yeye. Nyinyi mtanipe advice gani?
Because that's what I'm saying. You're forced to grow.
Our friends who we hang out with in the outside.
Yeah.
And utapata like 90% of the time tulikuwa tunaongelelea growth.
Yeah.
And then after that we are drinking. As in I want to chill with them more time because before hata tukunywe tutakuwa tumeongelelea something.
Yeah.
This and this and that. You're supposed to do this and that. Do this, stop this, reduce this. As in they'll talk
just
to
advising each other in general.
There are people I cannot hang out with because whatever they're thinking about it's not what I want to chill with for some time.
That's all I was asking.
Yeah, but that's why I said sometimes you can be a fool to someone.
True. Hey.
Unaweza kaa hapo umejiambia niko na akili and then people are looking at you like unaweza nyamaza.
But so now, like, my advice for you, like I've told you, learn more about like other assets that can work for you. So because I think when you're still young and you can make money in different ways, you know where you can put the money, and then after a while the money starts working for you. It gets pay you like every month. You just get like a deposit like in your account. But you can only do that when you're still young. You have the energy, collect money as much as you can, but put it in the right places.
Yeah, I'm going to be learning about the stock marketing.
Like that, government bonds as well.
I'm going to
crypto as well.
I'm going to sit and Google about it and then I'll see about it.
And if you have any questions, please just ask me.
I'll send a voice note.
I'm really good at that.
Okay.
You know, I'm always telling people like, you know, I won't advise you how to make it because everybody has a different path. I don't know how you know how to hustle in all the different ways that you know. But like once you start making money, you want advice on where the right place is to put it. Or if you want to, you're on the path and you're not sure. You just want to know like, okay, let me get this much. Where can I put it? Put it here, put it here, put it here. Yeah, I'll just do it. Especially if you've been like on my podcast, there's no consultation fee or anything. And I'm not telling you, give me your Did you use this link? It's like, just call me. No. It's call me or text me or Nini, just ask and I'll let you know. I'll share videos that are educational for financial literacy and they'll just guide you a bit. And then when you get to that place you want to do it, just call me.
It. Yeah.
So now let's save anything else for like next time. I think we've really, really pushed it. Now, advice for I'll ask you this by the advice for young people who are in love. And at times, you know, when you're young, at times you don't think the same way. You might make right decisions or bad decisions.
Yeah.
But advice for young couples who are trying to figure it out, and they're just trying to figure it out as a young couple, because I think young is very different when you're young, but as you grow older, priorities change and love is very different.
Yeah.
So just advice for young couples and young mothers.
Just know the difference between the thin line between holding on and wasting time. Learn to communicate and learn to listen. There's a difference between hearing and listening. Learn to listen. And for the young mothers, if someone tells you, I don't want this shit, please listen sometimes. You don't have to be like, Kai, wacha tu ataskia. Don't do it. If someone comes to you actually and tells you and you have the money to and the right people to be with you at the moment, just do it, because in the later you will be having struggles and itakuwa ngumu. And then akishakuja ashakuja. You don't have the freedom to make any other decision. You have to live by that decision you made on the first time. So just learn to listen, learn to hear things out at first, and don't rush into anything.
Perfect.
And love is beautiful. I love love.
Nice. I respect that. At least you haven't given up on love.
No, I haven't. I love love. Love is very beautiful. I've experienced it, and I know it is.
Or with Nani?
With who?
Okay.
No.
Okay. So tell people where they can find you on your social media platforms, different social media platforms.
On my Instagram is ma_bri. On my TikTok is just a fun page. It's Mumama Peng.
Oh, okay.
And anywhere else, maybe on Facebook is WinKate Nyagah. Yeah, those are my socials at the moment. So, and I'll be a great model for you guys.
Perfect. If she's already left her social media details, so if you need to contact her for any advice or collaborations, partnerships, please reach out to her. Because I've seen her grow, and I'm still seeing her grow. And I wish you nothing but the best in your journey, because I think I followed you for a reason.
Thank you, Kissbandit. Yeah.
So don't disappoint me.
No, I'm always watching out on you.
And Bri.
I won't. Yeah.
So, I would have added one more person, but future husband.
I'm gonna make you proud, baby.
That bombastic side eyes.
I'm gonna say, hey, baby, I'm gonna make you proud.
Exactly.
And you know I love you.
So, guys, we have to say goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.
The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together, we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades Podcast. Goodbye.